The college football experience, week 7 preview and picks episode. The Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Yeah, play just $5. Get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code TCE SGPN. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, this is LeGarrette Blunt, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college football experience, week 7 preview and picks edition. YouTube.com/the college experience. Get on over there, hit that like and subscribe button. So we're giving out winners. And hopefully you caught our weekday preview because, well, let's not get ahead of it. Look, if you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, a.k.a. Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, terrorist pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're gonna pay for it. Good night.
Oh boy, we got a fire college football slate.
Shit.
One of the best of the season so far. I think this might be number 2. I think week 4 was probably the best. Or was it 5? 4 or 5? What the fuck are we talking about? I am joined by my co-host. He is also the host of the College Basketball Experience. Go listen to those episodes. They're flying off the shelves. It is basically basketball season, folks. Give it up for Farmer Staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers. Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Moneyline Mac. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? Yes, did a little swaction tonight. Wednesday night swaction. Go check out that. Let's talk some college football.
Love the swag. Shout out to Doc Bradley. Shout out to Doc Bradley, Bethune-Cookman. Represent.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
And we are also joined by third man in the booth. Some know him as the bet detective. Some know him as Scumbagger Vance or the man in the box. CJ Sullivan, he is the host of the Bottom Line Bobs. What's up, brother?
What's up, Al? Ooh, that does sound like I'm coming in loud. Am I coming in loud here?
Be loud, man. You got the goddamn Phils just took
Got
the
the
lead.
got the fills on. I see a lot of people in the chat can think that John Kruk is on the show right now. That is not true. But shout out to John Kruk. I do not take that as an insult. I love the Krucker. He does color commentary. He's
How
amazing.
could you not?
Yeah,
How could you not?
He's the absolute best. So
Yeah. Big fan myself. I mean, it's pretty good sports night right now. I mean, we got 2
pretty
CSA
good sports
games.
night.
Yeah.
As you can see, right? I have a different setup here because I am watching both games. So the Yankees just blew a bases load opportunity. But that's neither here nor there because we're ready to give out some college bombs, and this is a full slate, right?
It is a full slate. The Flamin' Libs just took a 19-0 lead on UTEP. Sorry to bring that up again, but I wanted to alert the good folks because me and Mac, well, not only do we lock up Liberty, we parlayed that with Missouri State.
Yes.
And they're in a big spot right now with 2 minutes left in the third, up 19-13. But
Short.
yes, beautiful. You're ahead of me. That was a horrible pitch.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible pitch. Yeah. So love getting weekday games back. You know, weekday games mixed in with the MLB playoffs. Got the NHL starting up. Sports are thriving. So make sure you check out SGPN for all that shit. The Bottom Line Bombs covers all those sports too. Yeah. This prick John Crook over here is fucking sitting over here. He's breaking down all that shit. All right. So check out the bombs. All right.
Yeah, you might as well say I have a new setup here so I can see the game, as you were saying. But it will not be a problem. That's the beauty of baseball. Baseball is a background sport. It should always be on in the background. I even say it shouldn't even be watched. It should either be listened to on the radio or read in the newspaper like the next day, box score wise.
Big fan of the radio.
Love baseball
as a
on the
kid.
radio.
It was like a nightly thing to fall asleep to the Orioles getting their ass whooped. Goddamn, wake up every few innings when Mickey Tettleton hits a dinger. Right?
Mickey Tettleton from both sides of the plate.
Hey, shout out to Eric giving us $50. 7 weeks doing well with you boys.
And,
what's that?
I know. Oh, I know you're a big Oriole fan there, Dundee, and I hung out with Eddie Murray recently.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Did you guys do any blow?
And he's
old now.
I don't know if that heart could take any blow right now for Eddie Murray. He's an old man.
Dude, that Eddie Murray's my boy, man. I got a
great.
starting lineup.
What was his nickname? Not Big Smooth, but it was something like that.
It was
Big Easy. No,
Big Easy. I think Big Easy.
Was it?
Yeah,
I think maybe Easy Eddie. Yeah, Big Easy.
And oh shit, man.
This Missouri State quarterback is doing everything he can to lose the game. Good guy, just run the ball.
Eddie Murray, Cal Ripken, Mickey Tettleton. Like, we got to remember, I grew up. Like, I got the shittiest years of Eddie Murray.
Right.
Yeah, but he was still a beast. He was like an all-star late in his.
1983, they beat the Phillies in the World Series. They beat the Wheeze Kids.
Yeah, see, that's I was too young for that. I was alive. I was on the planet, but I was just too young for that.
Yeah. In the 50s, there was the Whiz Kids, and then these guys were old, so they call them the Wheeze Kids.
Great shit.
Nickname.
So guys, look, I want to get into these games, but I thought it would be, we got to just touch base on some news. So,
who could we be talking about?
This is why this could be a Patty C episode here, because Patty C would say this forever. He said, the rest of the college football world better pray that either the Ivies or Stanford never care about football. Well, Stanford today, somebody cares about football, because he gave a $50 million donation to football and football only.
Football only. I like that. I like putting that on the fucking count. I don't want any other horse shit.
Swim team.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want the water polo team in there. Any of your goddamn preppy fucking preps. Let's go.
Man, they have I remember when like all this shit was going crazy, when they joined the ACC and stuff, or when they, I guess, were in taboo, didn't know what conference they were going in. Mm-hmm. And then someone did like a report on what their rowing team spends in a year. Yeah. And you're just like, oh my God. But then you're like, wait, it's Stanford. They can continue to do this. But that's probably why he specified, because he knows the rowing team spends a shit ton of money on, because and a bunch of their leagues play like, I think they play like lacrosse and like some league, or soccer in the Northeast or some shit like that. But $50 million donation, Bet Detective.
Amazing.
Flaming lips with an interception there, but that's something serious for football. Only one damn guy, $50 million. Watch out for the Stanford Cardinal moving forward. Mac, your thoughts?
Yeah, you can buy a lot of tree huggers with that money. I mean, they watch out for Stanford in that ACC, man. That could Palo Alto. That could be a tough trip out on the farm now.
Who was that? Tiger Woods? Who gave that money?
No, they not. No. Wait, they did announce who. It was like some dude from like North Dakota, I think, that we went to Stanford. But he played on the football team in like 1980. So some billionaire that played on the football team in like the early 80s. I think I read it while I was at ACC Media Days, and then I started to fall asleep. But pretty big news out of Palo Alto there. All right, let's jump to this. Look, Bet Detective, we did our weekday preview. There's 2 games on now. Obviously, we can't ask you about those. But tomorrow there is another CUSA thriller as Louisiana Tech heads into Fifth Third Bank Stadium in Kennesaw, Georgia.
Right.
La Tech's laying 5.5. Do you have a play on this one?
I do. Yeah, I like La Tech here a lot, actually. I think
this is great because we are on Kennesaw.
Really? How about this? Over the last 12 years, And that's a routine pop-up. College football teams. Where was I? Despite getting less than 250 yards of offense, used that victory to build momentum, going 80-53. That's 60% against the spread in the following contest. So I don't know. I think La Tech. I mean, I don't know. I think the talent is just. Like Kennesaw's okay, but I don't know. They're off to a decent start. But they're just these are just two different level programs, I think.
Well, yeah, they're 6.5 on MGM bet. Says Mr.
They're the class of the Conference USA. They're 5-0 against the spread. What are we talking about?
They got Western Kentucky on deck. I think that's the logic.
Fuck who they got on deck. This is goddamn Friday night in Kennesaw. Or is it Thursday?
Thursday night.
Thursday night in Kennesaw. I ain't looking ahead of shit.
There we go.
Lock me up, Lock Tech. Lock the battle.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem.
Whoa. We got a battle in Kennesaw, Georgia.
Where do we
Bet detective on a midnight train.
Where do we bring back this?
Mac, Dundee on these Kennesaw Owls. Who will win this bet?
Where do we bring this guy back? Remember this shit?
Oh, yeah.
I won't hit that. We got the soundboard working. Let's go.
Oh, fantastic. Next up, we got the chat.
I gave my play online about this. Harding has yet to give up a point in the first half. They're the only team in the NCAA that's done that. They're the class of Division II, the Bison here.
Honestly, they're must-watch TV. This is how you know the real from the fake. You know.
Is there a number on this game?
There is not, but I will meet you at cut. I will meet you at cut. I'll give you 29.5. All right, with Dennis Rodman's alma mater.
I'm not fading Harding.
Yeah. Next up, we got. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. East Carolina's heading into Autzen Stadium. We already have a battle going on this bet detective. You on this game?
What's this number?
7. Tulane's laying 7. The over-under at 52.5.
Wow. That over sounds nice there, but I don't know. I don't trust that ECU team on the road there. I like Tulane here.
You betting it?
No, I'm not betting. You guys can play your damn song between each other. Give me the Saturday.
You got any action on this one?
Get the fuck out of here. I hate Sam Houston State with a passion. They are. I mean, they don't have any buys. Sometimes I think they play two teams the same weekend. They're on every fifth slide. Sam Houston State.
and Jacksonville State's playing 7.5 at that Shell Energy Stadium. All right, I forgot to put the number on this slide.
Stadium, baby.
Yeah.
MLS Stadium.
Next up, we also have this game, Bet Detective, on Thursday. Southern Miss, Georgia Southern there at Autzen Stadium in Statesboro.
This one I'm on. I bet Southern Miss here.
Yeah, that's a battle because I'm battling Mac. I'm on Southern. You're on the winner chicken dinner side. All right.
Yeah, I mean they destroyed Jacksonville State last week. 17, and they had a bye, right?
Yeah.
I like Charlie Huff. There was a lot of buzz about them coming on. I think it kind of rubbed off when, that week 1 loss to Mississippi State. But, Mississippi State's good, it turns out. We didn't realize that, And so I think that loss isn't so bad. They actually kind of kept it closer than a lot of other teams have. I think it's a pretty short number. I like Southern Miss a lot here.
There we go. We got a battle at Autzen Stadium. Dundee. And the bet detective on these Golden Eagles. Moneyline Mac on Georgia Southern here.
Good Paulson.
Next up, we go to Friday, South Florida and North Texas.
It is a good game.
It's a great game. And I think me and Mac both took North Texas, if memory serves me correct. I know I did. Bet detective, you got to play on this one?
South Florida's got the better schedule. I don't know who really North Texas is really beaten, but they do look like they're on a mission sometimes. I think South Florida's a better team. I'm not playing it. I'm not. I don't dare.
They gave students the day off.
Yeah, I don't dare fuck around in Denton, and I don't mess with Texas.
Oh God, in Texas, baby.
Yeah,
Students get the day off. Everyone do that means this place is going to burn down. That means this place is going to burn down. Yeah.
That should be a great game. I'll pick South Florida, but I'm not betting it.
Alrighty, next up we got Fresno State at Colorado State. I think we did battle here, me and Mac.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't take Colorado State. I mean, I just can't take them.
Terrible.
Fresno's coming off the rivalry game. We were on Nevada there.
Oh, yeah.
They kind of mess around a bit, though. They don't really win by margin when they should. I'll still take Fresno State. Colorado State, good God.
Yeah, I'm on Fresno. That was the battle.
God. Yeah, I can understand. I'm not betting it, but
and then the nightcap.
Ugh.
Washington, you got to lay 10.5. You got to lock this up. Rutgers ain't gonna fuck. They're gonna get destroyed. No.
Yeah, no. Washington's definitely. I don't like how Washington had to go to Maryland and now they're coming back. It seems like they have the worst travel, even though it's a home game somehow. But Rutgers is coming with them. Yeah, no. Washington. I mean, they did come back. We had them on our card. Fuck them for. I hate that they won.
Oh yeah, fucking down 20-0, and they come back. It was classic Maryland.
It has the decency to lose outright if you're not going to cover Washington.
Yeah. Hey, 4-3 for the Mac in the box still last week.
Yes, sir. 4-3 Mac in the box, and I want to even say, all right, Washington was a loss. It was a travel spot, but Wyoming. I mean, two block punts for touchdown. Well, I mean, what in the good God?
3 block punts for the game. Two
for touchdowns.
Almost a fourth. Oh, that might have been the worst coaching job I've seen in my life. Like, how do you not after the second one goes for a touchdown, say, all right, guys, at halftime we are practicing this the entire fucking halftime. We are changing our block protection schemes because something is clearly way the fuck off. Honestly, watch the tape on all of those blocks and even the fourth one that almost gets blocked. They stay in the same protection. So one of the absolute worst coaching jobs I've seen so far this season.
Yeah, I'm out on Savell, man. He sucks.
How do you fuck that up, man? How do you fuck that up that many times? But yeah, so I'm actually on Washington. I actually bet that earlier today.
I'll tell you on that. I like Washington here. I'll bet it.
Fade the East Coast.
It just makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
This team suck going out west.
Let's go.
How about that total? 59.5. I mean, if you would have told me that preseason with Rutgers, I mean,
Rutgers is the offense is the best it's been.
No, I know, but coming in, you didn't think that. You thought they were going to be like rock fighters, but
I still wonder how much going all the way to Seattle.
Yeah,
I mean, this is their best offense in a long time, probably like 15 years.
There's going to be some sailgating going on up there.
Yeah, you would think this one might be their worst offensive output thus far potentially. Although Washington's defense is not great.
Yeah, let's bet Washington there.
Yeah. Triple lock there. Oh shit! It was almost a pick by UTEP. We got a triple lock on these dogs of Washington. Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win. All right, let's get to Saturday morning's action. But before we do that, I want to let you know the college football experience is brought to you by, us. We are part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Download the SGPN app in the App Store or Google Play Store for easy, free access to all of SGPN's picks, podcasts, written content, articles. You're going to get all that shit for free. So do that and let it ride. We're also brought to you by MyBookie.ag. MyBook is your place to bet on football. and everything else. They're prop builders second to none. Their motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. You can easily deposit, get lightning fast payouts using crypto. Head on over to mybookie.ag, and when you do, use our promo code TCESGPN for 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag, promo code TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by NoVig. NoVig is America's #1 sports prediction market. And since it's an exchange, you know you are getting some of the best prices out there. NoVig's available in 35 different states. Download the NoVig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN. So get in on the action with NoVig, promo code SGPN. All right, we are back. The fans are asking you, Bet Detective, for the Lou Holtz, the Lou Holtz cough.
The Lou Holtz cough. That's on my soundboard. I can't do that. But yeah, that was part of my cameo with Lou Holtz saying, "Hey, listen to the man in a box. He coughed, and it sounded like he almost died. One take, sends it out. Doesn't matter. No editing. God bless him. God bless Lou." I don't know what kids are holding them up hostage, making them do this shit, but I love it.
Ryan Day wants a piece of him still.
He's a capitalist.
I know, Ryan Day, a piece of shit.
All right, Saturday morning, here we go. The Miami, Ohio Redskins are heading to InfoCision Field to take on the Akron Zips. And Miami, Ohio is laying 11.5 fucking points. Whoa. I have a rule, guys.
Yep.
11.5 points on the road in Maction is insane. I know Akron ain't great, but 11.5 points on the road is like 10,000 points. I'm locking up these Zips plus 11.5 to start my Saturday morning. Too many fucking points. Akron, like under Moorhead in conference play, I feel like they lose a lot of close games. Let's go. Bet Detective, what are you doing here in InfoCision?
I tell you what, I wouldn't suggest waking up Saturday morning and starting your day off by locking up Akron ever.
It's going to be a wonderful morning.
I like this Miami Ohio team. They, like I said before, they still have all their MAC goals in front of them. And they started off with a tough slate in the beginning of the season here, but Akron coming off the huge upset of Central Michigan. That's not good for you. Road teams in this series 10-2 against the spread. Last 12 of this series here. Akron, here's another stat for you: 36% against the spread at home since 2016. They're just awful. Yeah, give me. I think Miami Ohio buries them. This would be like a 20-point win.
I'll say this: the guy before Moorhead.
Oh, he was horrible.
They had someone for a couple years before Moorhead. Before that was Terry Bowden. Terry Bowden would have covered this at like 7 straight years. But looking at the history and it was a close game in 19. It was 20-17, but. They did get their ass whooped a couple times there, but under Moorhead, I think they've only played once, and that was a couple years ago. And Miami won 19-0, but he's building this thing. They're better.
And I agree. I usually don't like to lay MAC points on the road with mid-tier MAC teams.
Me and NC Nick and Patty C had a rule like pretty much like double digits, unless it's Toledo. So the only one where you could kind of go like, so that's the logic here. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm laying it with Miami of Ohio. I think,
yes, sir.
Akron got their upset win last week, and I locked Akron last week, so I don't want to go Akron back to back. I like this Miami of Ohio team under Chuck Martin when we get in MAC play. I think they played the harder schedule as well. I think they roll here, but I'm not locking a double-digit favorite on the road in the MAC.
I just want to give you this right now. So out of their losses in the MAC last year, so they didn't play Miami, Ohio last year, right? Mm-hmm. All of their losses were 11 points or less. So, Ohio. There's one. Ohio got 20. So every other one, Bowling Green 7, Western Michigan 10, Buffalo 11, Northern Illinois 7. So like they play the MAC close, man. That's the thing. I've had these win totals with Akron the past couple of years, and they've been absolutely like I've lost money on them, but they lose. It's almost like the reverse Chris Creighton shit of like they just can't win a fucking close game. Anyway, we'll see. I'll see you on the gridiron. Anyone want to battle me?
No. It's the MAC. It's the MAC.
All right, next up. We're heading to Columbia, Missouri, where Alabama's laying 3.5, and Missouri's played absolutely, well, I guess Kansas and South Carolina, but they haven't hit the road yet, is my point. Guys, I got another lock. Give me Missouri. Just thinking about this on the drive home from ACC Media Days. I said, I know Missouri might be counterfeit, but you're asking Alabama for 3 straight games to get up, and they have Tennessee on deck. This is the ultimate spot for Mizzou, and it's also the ultimate spot for the number 3 rushing attack in the country, Missouri, going up against the 87th rush defense and the second worst SEC rush defense. Bet Detective, you got anything here?
Yeah, I'm locking up Mizzou myself here. I mean, Alabama was on the road. Or the last 7 road games are 2-5. I mean, straight up and against the spread here. And Missouri's good. I mean, their offense, they're 4th in adjusted offensive EPA per play in the entire country. Only USC, Oregon, and Ohio State are better than them offensively. So. No, I also love the over in this game. Lock that up. It's like 51.5, right?
Yeah. Now I know it was 34-0 last year, but that was in Tuscaloosa and that was without their starting quarterback.
Yeah, so, backup quarterback. Yeah.
Mac, do we have a party?
We do. Even though, like you said, I don't like Missouri's schedule, but they are at home. It's a weird road trip. They can run the ball. What did Alabama do to deserve this spot? Coming off 2 hard games, and then they get Missouri off a bye on the road. This is a bullshit spot.
Before Tennessee, too. I mean, Alabama Tennessee is an old school rivalry, so it's like, how much are you paying attention to Missouri? Or it's also the weird road trip in the SEC.
Yes,
I've always felt like Missouri's the team that if you asked every SEC fan to fill out who is in the conference, they would get Oklahoma and Texas. The one they would not get is Missouri. So it's the one that you just forget about.
Missouri's defense is pretty good too. I don't think Alabama's going to be able to run the ball well on them.
I don't think so either. I think that
Moore is a favorite on the road. That's been a good system.
Yeah, that's all it is.
How about this? Right now, Missouri's got the number 1 rush defense in the country and the 7th best pass defense. So let's go.
And Drinkowitz, I think they're 9-3 against the spread with him so far. Like, but I like everything lines up here for Mizzou. Off the bye.
All right, folks. Triple lock on these Missouri Tigers. Fucking Middle Tennessee. Get the fuck.
Dude, the fucking ref. Did you see that bullshit ass call by the referee that gave Middle Tennessee this drive? Bullshit ass game.
All right. Next up, we got the UCLA Bruins. Gosh, I hate to do this, but I just feel like there's a lot of locks just right from the start. UCLA's catching 8.5 at legendary Spartan Stadium in East Lansing in a series that goes back to 54. Bet Detective. Okay. I'm on Michigan State here. I'll lay the 8.5 lock. When you storm the field, I don't care if it's 16 people. All right. They won their Super Bowl last week. Sparty, I think Sparty desperately needs a win. They found something with their backup quarterback, so I don't even know how much. I don't know what their quarterback situation is, and I'm not panicking because I don't think UCLA is that good. I think that especially when they're going to the East Coast time zone. No, lock Michigan State minus the points. 3 for 3 right now. Who am I, Mac? Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
I'm going to ride this momentum. I don't know if they stormed a field or it was a little girl security guard couldn't catch up
I got
to.
the videotape.
Yeah, let's catch that. Shit's hilarious.
I got the goddamn videotape, Bet Detective.
Yeah.
Let me load this thing up. But Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm fading Nico off the win. Give me Sparty all day, Jonathan Smith and company. I think they need this game like blood, man. They're sitting here at 3-2. They got a thin margin to get to a bowl game. I thought that Nebraska game was a phony final score. It was Michigan State had the lead in the third quarter.
Yeah, they should have won. They should have won that game. They should have won that game, but we were on that. Jonathan Smith, by the way, yeah, he might need it because he doesn't get it. He's 0-7 against the spread as a favorite so far. They have good offense. They have no secondary. And new Heisel Jr., he's got them scheming now. Come on now. What are we talking about?
Whoa. I mean, you had this happen last week.
Yeah, they scored.
That's a field storming at the Rose Bowl.
Oh yeah.
That's 16 people. That's a solid.
They're trying to catch
people.
the shuttle out of there so they can hit the fucking 134 and break traffic. There ain't not a Forbes deal.
Have Washington, Oregon, USC, or UCLA covered a 9 a.m. Time spread yet? Oregon didn't cover against Northwestern. USC lost outright to Illinois.
Oregon covered against Penn State.
That was a night game.
Oh, 9 a.m.
Yeah, the early game where they're kicking it off 9 a.m. local time. Sparty's gonna fuck them up. Double digits. Go. Get this bullshit.
Lock.
Get out of here.
Double lock on Michigan State. Are you battling us, Bet Detective?
I mean, yeah, why not? Give me UCLA.
Oh. Yes.
Can't go to the well too many times with Nico.
Yeah,
I understand that. But you know, if you're going to go to the wedding, you got to go to the funeral. I've already been to all the fucking disasters.
We got a battle in East Lansing.
They don't have time for letdowns and like look aheads and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like they were the absolute worst team. You know, one of the worst teams in the country. And you know, there's such a hole that you know they just got to ride this momentum and get going. Vibes are good out there.
Now, I will say that. I should have let off with this. There was also news in the top 25 poll. You might have seen Texas still ranked. Penn State still ranked. They weren't actually in the AP poll, but guess who had Texas? I think still I think at number 12. And Penn State in the 20s.
The process girl?
As far as what my votes are and what my process is, you know, I wake up early in the morning after covering a game late in the night before. Don't want to go too much into my process or logic, but I will say I appreciate everybody's interaction on social media.
No, she didn't.
I shit you not.
No way.
I shit you not.
Oh, she did it for real? I thought you just wanted to play that clip.
No, I'm dead serious. She has Texas, I think, number 12. Penn State. The Iron. What's hilarious?
That was her niece running on the UCLA field, right? Security guy, some AP writer trying to chase him down.
Oh my God! Someone's got to tackle this woman. Get her out of the.
Doesn't matter. It equals out. Whatever.
All right, that's a good battle. I'm looking forward to that one. All right, hopefully I don't have I don't have a bet here. Houston's going to Boone Pickett Stadium. Take on these Oklahoma State Cowboys. Houston laying 14.5. The over under at 46.5. I'll take the over 46.5 if you're asking me to. If you want to bet a side of this, I think that's the best thing you could do. But I'm staying away from this game. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll throw out the over. If I was going to take anything, I'll take Okie State, but I'm not betting it.
Yeah, I would take Oklahoma State in the points too, even though I feel like they're baiting you with that little hook. Mac, what are you doing?
Lay it.
Fuck this team.
Willie Fritz is one of the old guys. He's going to run it up on these fucking clowns.
Yeah.
I mean, Oklahoma State fired their whole defensive staff. They fired everybody. They're not even going to come close to winning another game. Lay it.
Next up, we have
that offense. Though that offense isn't very good with Wegman.
Next up, we have Charlotte, the Clits, heading to Mikey Stadium, getting 17.5 points. Going back to that well. It's too many points. This is too many points.
Oh, God.
You ready for this? Tim Albin was part of Nebraska's staff back in the 90s.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna know how to. He's gonna know how to put the kibosh. On this option attack.
Yeah, right.
Are you betting this?
I am betting this. Locking up
God,
Charlotte
get
plus
outta
17.5. Charlotte played pretty good, I thought, last week. They showed signs of real fight. Matt's with me in the chat. There we go. Thank you. These fucking losers over here. All right. But second, we battle it or what?
I didn't want to, but after that insane and unnecessary slander and shot taken at us, called us fucking losers. You goddamn right. I'm a saluting this Army's they're gonna win this game 42-6. Are you crazy? Just lock me up, Army.
You want to get in on this battle, Mac?
Yeah. Clint doesn't want to go up to West Point. They're gonna get smacked down here.
You guys are just so chalk.
Clean the goddamn.
All right, we got a battle at Mikey, Dundee, and Matt WVU in the chat. Going in on the Clint. These bozos riding with these Army Black Knights after a tough UAB game.
Yeah, tough UAB game. Everybody wanted UAB last week in the chat too, you dumbasses.
Oh man, I'm feeling good tonight. Maybe
I'll go against my boy Munkin.
I might even have another bet for you right here.
Uh-oh.
Because these Ohio State Buckeyes are heading to Illinois Memorial Stadium.
Man.
Take on Burt Bielema's flying high Illini. Ohio State's laid 14.5, the over under at 49.5. Hear me out here. What if, I know Ohio State's looks great, but what if none of the teams on their schedule are any good? Texas has not beat an FBS school or a Power 5 school yet. Grambling is ass, even though they just had Orgeron giving them a pep talk throughout the week. Ohio, who we thought, hey, they're going to win the MAC. Well, they open up MAC play, they lose to Ball State.
Does Ed Orgeron have black in him? I mean, I know his voice sounds like a fucking. It sounds like a black. Sounds like a black box or like a black lung at least. Like he has a tracheotomy, but that's hilarious. He's talking like Grambling.
Shout out to Joe in the chat. I love that. I know that reference. And then Washington, who I took a future on to make the college football playoffs. I'll be honest, they don't look great to me this year, even though we are betting them against Rutgers. And Minnesota, I know it to be complete ass. So what if there is a world that they've played absolutely no good teams so far? It's in Champaign. I think I'm not calling for the Illini to win out, but I just think 14.5 might be a little steep. So give me the most experienced team. Well, they brought back the most experience in the country. I know that didn't work when they went to, I said that same nugget when they went to Bloomington, but I think this line's a little off. Give me the 14.5 of the Illini. Lock them up. Bat Detective, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I think it's it's been inflated there. I mean, Ohio State's defense is great. They're probably the only unit I trust in the entire country, really, as far as being the best. But yeah, BM at home, 14.5. I'll take that. It'll be a raucous atmosphere out there in Champaign. There.
Storm watch, baby.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
it is storm watch,
but it's definitely
storm watch
yeah.
for sure. You know, they got that USC. They beat USC at home outright. Even though you're dismissing Washington a little bit, Washington played Ohio State pretty tough. They just couldn't score. And once it kind of towards the end and Ohio State punched it in, it got away from them. That defense did shut them down. But
I think Washington against that Colorado State, who's terrible, is the one that in the Maryland game. When I put the Maryland game and the Colorado State game on, I'm like, yeah, how good is Washington? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But it is a fun
I like Illinois here.
Do we have a triple lock, Mac?
Yes, I mean, everybody was out on Illinois after the Indiana game, rightfully so. But then they came back and beat USC at home. They're good in Champaign, veteran group, 14.5 is a lot of fucking points, man. Especially because I don't really trust this Ohio State offense.
Right.
So, yeah, give me the points. Buckeyes win by 7.
Wait, big noon kickoff is going to be there. So is Sanchez is off the case, and Brady Quinn is in there, and Brady Quinn Portnoy. I disagree with that. I'm not saying the law shouldn't prosecute Mark Sanchez, but Fox should have him on there. I want to see him on the TV with the stab wounds, talking it through. And shout out to the Mexicans in general for in today's era. In what the world we live in, staying true to the stabbings, I mean, it'd be very easy to fall victim to gunshots and all that stuff, but they like the stabbings. They like to stab each other.
You act like Sanchez stabbed himself.
Well, no, but he did stab back, and he might have been on PCP, also a very Mexican.
Had to be on PCP. When I saw that storyline, I know there's been some questionable reporting. People have told me that. I haven't done my due diligence, but when I saw the storyline, my first thought was, we got Mexicans doing PCP in Indianapolis. All right, that's what's going on there.
Bielema's a dog. Bielema's good as a dog too, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he is. He is.
And the Mexicans, shout out to them too.
No, 100% shout out to Mexico. This is a compliment,
Outside of Rio Grande.
Put down the gun, pick up the knife. That's what I said.
Never been a bad time in Mexico. Never.
Too bad it's just taking Ohio State money line.
Of course, he's a diehard Buckeye fan. I would hope he would. Jacob Thiessen, who's going to be at this game, he said he's taking the goalpost with him. All right.
Yes.
Let's go. We got a triple lock. Illini plus 14.5. All right. Next up, we're going to Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeforth Connect Stadium. The Raging Cajuns. First time they're ever taking on these Dukes. Yeah. JMU laying 17.5. I'll lay it. No bet. Bet detective. What are you doing here?
I mean, I like these Patty C's, but it's a big number for a low total. That's always a needle you got to thread there when it's like, you got to win by 20, but yet stay under 45. That doesn't correlate. I'll take Louisiana, but I won't bet it.
Mac?
I'm gonna lay it with JMU. They went through the motions last week, and they could have damn lost at Georgia State. I mean, that was a hell of a game. 14-7 is a 19.5 point favorite. I think they bounced back. I think they put it on this phony ass Louisiana team. This team's counterfeit.
They are.
I don't know why I dislike them. I just don't like their brand of football.
You know what I like though? The battle of the fucking I-75.
Yeah.
All right.
Bowling Green, Toledo.
If you go to Toledo's campus, they have a rocket aimed at midfield for the Bowling Green Falcons. It's a great rivalry. It goes back to 1919. Battle of I-75. You're looking live, Bet Detective.
There you go.
Toledo's
live at 75.
Toledo is laying 10.5. The over/under at 50.5. Now, here's what the interesting thing here is. I feel like Toledo kind of fucks them up once they go to the Doit. Right? This is like a road team thing. The road team, I don't know about fucks them up, but they win. The road team wins. So Toledo won. Yeah. And some of those have been close though. One was like, I remember wasn't it like 42-41 or some shit like that. Maybe it was 32-31. But these games are always kind of wacky for the most part. But Eddie George, new to the rivalry, 10.5 points. I'm laying it. Toledo, lay it. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I agree. Normally I don't trust our guy there, Jason Candle, with a double-digit favor. He's untrustworthy, but this is different. Bowling Green beat them last year, stunned them on the road with that 42-26 upset. That's obviously motivation here. Revenge betting. Double-digit road favorites in the revenge roll are 56% against the spread since 2016. I think Toledo's. I agree with you guys. I think Toledo lays it on them. I think they should. I think this line should be around 16. I think they win this game by 20.
And they need to bring back the old trophy, the peace pipe. That shit was fire.
Yeah, they're better and they're motivated. If you get a motivated Toledo team, they're gonna smack it down. I'm locking up Toledo here.
Ooh, I like it. Maybe, I'm reading about their rivalry. It's a Battle of I-75, but the old school people call it the Black Swamp Showdown. Bet Detective.
Ooh, that I like.
Mac, what are you doing here in Bowling Green, Ohio, at the Doit?
Black Showdown beatdown. I think Toledo rolls by 3 touchdowns. I think off the bye, they already got their double-digit voodoo loss out of the way that they have once a year under Candle for whatever reason. And they got blown out by Bowling Green at home last year in that game. What I mean. So, yeah, Candle, Toledo. I think this is a rout. Lock, Toledo.
I'll join the party here. Triple lock on these Rockets. Fire. Fire.
This sounds very Mac in the Boxy.
Yeah, I guess they want to start.
Let's get out of these TMZ games that the Dundee Benedict does out there on the main show. There, and their content.
I tried to. They didn't get the honor of the Black Swamp Showdown. All right, the battle for the peace pipe. All right, folks. Before we get to the next game, I want to tell you the college football experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog's a great place to play fantasy pick'em, where you can win up to 500 times the amount of money you enter. Perfect one for me is I'm on the lower. I think it's 59.5 rushing yards for Nico against Michigan State in that Joe Rossi defense. And I took Jake Retzlaff, Tulane's quarterback, to run for over, was it, I think 56.5 yards, something like that. Both those available. That's part of the edge you can find on Underdog Fantasy. You can win up to 500 times the amount of money you enter. Simply pick higher or lower on your favorite player's stats and stat projections. And you can cash in. Available for a ton of different sports as well. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5, get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is crushing it in college football and NFL with picks and props. They went 8-2 on passing prop overs last week. And then in the NFL, they killed it on the Dylan Gabriel debut props the other day. Rhythm is also giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of the same type of from any model that you use or any model that you build. You could win $1,000. Use your promo code, our promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app. That's RITHMM for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm, promo code SGPN25. All right. Currently Missouri State up 2.5, or I'm sorry, up 2 against Middle Tennessee, Mac.
They're doing everything they can to lose this fucking game, man.
And Liberty up 19-8 on UTEP. So UTEP's still alive to backdoor this fucking thing. But we laid 2.5 with Missouri State, so we're looking great. That missed extra point. What a prick. Anyway,
but the parlay was on the money lines.
Yeah,
Liberty
and I bet it single game as well. Though.
It's fucking clown ass Missouri State team.
Unbelievable.
No,
I know we're betting up. We're betting a lot of games. And I'm with you, Ulysses. All right, bet college football should be played every game. You got this many teams played every fucking day. The Pitt Panthers with their star freshman quarterback.
Everybody's this dude, ain't they?
What's his name again? Mason Heinschel. He balled out, but this is his first road start of his career as he goes to the Doak. Florida State, aka Saudi Arabia State, laying 10.5. Guys, I'm gonna bet Pitt. I think this is a great spot. This is a great spot for Florida State. We've seen them quit in years past. They're pretty much. I mean, I would say it's very unlikely that they play for the ACC championship now. this is too many points. And when I think of the Malzahn offense against Pitt, where I think Narduzzi's team and Malzahn's offense, they run so much like misdirection and try to get to the outside and stuff. I think Pitt has a defense that can fuck with that. So I am a little nervous about the freshman quarterback on the road, but give me the 10.5 and lock up these Pitt Panthers. Bet detective.
Yeah.
What are you doing here, buddy?
Yeah, I'm not locking up Pitt. I'll take Pitt, but I'm certainly not locking.
I think
I'm not locking.
Sprinkle the money line, dude.
Ooh,
There's a chance that Florida State quit.
Possibly. It's a sleepy game, that's for sure. But they need to bounce back as well. Yeah, I'll take Pitt.
Mac?
I'm battling. Give me Florida State. Why is this number 10.5? And fade this freshman quarterback off one fucking game against Boston College at home. Everybody's crowning him the Heisman Trophy winner now. He's going to come back to reality. Florida State blowout. 3 touchdowns.
We got a battle at the dough. Dundee saying H2P. Hannah Pitt. Max saying eat shit Pitt.
Always.
All right, next up we are going to Nippert Stadium where UCF's catching 10.5 against Cincinnati. I'm actually going to take the 10.5, but no bet here. But give me the 10.5 and UCF. Bet detective?
Yeah, same thing. Cincinnati, they mess around too much to play B-Ling 10.5. I don't trust them laying a big number.
Hey, Destro, I said they might quit. I didn't say they quit already, but it's not a bad take because they did that exactly 1 fucking year ago today. All right, we saw the same scenario, so I do think that could be a world. But I can tell you this. They're pretty much eliminated from the ACC championship. I mean, they need everyone to lose, and none of the teams at the top play each other. So you need a lot of help. Mac, what are you doing here?
Is this a Satterfield game where they just shit the bed?
I think UCF could give them a game.
I think UCF could give them a game too. And, I mean, Cincinnati off the big Iowa State win. That was a huge spot. And
which they tried to lose.
Yeah. I'm going to bet UCF. I don't think UCF's that bad. They gave away that Kansas.
They're not
game.
that bad. They're actually better
Rack
than
them
I thought
up.
they would be.
Let's go.
A lot for you guys?
It's not too cold yet up there in Cincy.
I was talking about the big Phillies double play. Rack them up. But go ahead and lock it up too.
Give me these nights. It's a one-possession game. Satterfield wins close games and loses close games.
Yes.
It's always close with Cincy.
Double lock on these Golden Knights. Perhaps a Mag in the Box special.
Don't induce action, dealer.
The last 3 meetings have all been within 5 points. Every game's close with these 2.
Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling Liberty's going to UTEP's going to backdoor this?
Iowa State didn't have their kicker last. They had a lot of injuries, but the kicker as well.
They didn't have their top 2 kickers.
Yeah, and so that definitely affected like how they were playing. I mean, it should have been a 1-score game for like the majority of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think UCF's the correct side. I'm staying away though. Next up.
Yes.
$50 million richer.
Love it.
Stanford, the Cardinal, heading to Gerald Ford Stadium there in Dallas, Texas. A series that goes back to 1936. SMU's laid 18.5. I will take. I will say I think Frank Wright's got Stanford fighting hard. I think they can stay within this number. Stangs win by 16 or something. But give me the points. Bet detective?
Yeah, absolutely. Coming off the bye, getting 19. They'll definitely keep this close. I not definitely, but I mean, with SMU's defense and Frank Reich's got them scoring. They've got like 26.5 points a game or something their last 3 games. The bye I think will definitely help them. I'm not gonna say they're live, but here's a stat for you. Teams playing as conference road dogs and more than 7 points after not having played in a couple weeks for the bye are 57% against the spread, 144-10 since 2010.
Woo.
But yeah, no, this is a different Stanford team. They're not good, but they're not terrible.
Well, they fight hard, man.
They do
fight hard.
Yeah, there's way too many points. It should be around 13.
Mac?
I will take Stanford. SMU has Clemson on deck. That's a big game. So I think 18.5 is a bit high. Give me Give me SMU to win by 14.
Yeah,
And-
that sounds
and-
right.
Also, shout out to Jen in the chat saying, remember Cincinnati's off the field storm.
Yes,
So
Jen.
You're off
that's
2
another
emotional
angle.
wins.
Yeah. Shout out to Danny Dumbshit giving us $50. Really appreciate that. He told me to ask you, Bet Detective, who do you like in the Valdosta State? Mike Leach is and how Mummy's old stomping grounds as they head to Johnson Haygood Stadium to take on the Citadel.
Oh, well, that pick is actually $100 on my Dub Club's premium package, so I can't release that now for a mere $49.99. Dumb Danny, come on, Danny.
Well, I can tell you this: it's a beautiful game to go to. If you're in the area, you're getting air raid against triple option, and that is always awesome.
They're like alive.
There you go. Next up, Washington State's heading to Hotty Toddy to take on Ole Miss.
Why is this being played?
This
I
is
mean,
brilliant.
what is this?
I think Wake Forest canceled a game against Ole Miss. I know you could ask, well, why would Ole Miss go out of their way to schedule Wake Forest of all teams? I don't know, but I think they're to blame. I think Kiffin's been, but yeah, Washington State need to find some. I mean, they're all over the place, aren't they? At Virginia next week.
Yeah, they're in Charlottesville. Did you see what Lane Kiffin put on the bulletin board? He goes, first place in the SEC versus first place in the Pac-12. He's such a troll. He's on fire lately, man. He's America's
best.
Shout out to Griffin. He'll be at the game in Oxford. Cougs shock Ole Miss out the gate off the bye. With Lane Train looking ahead to Georgia.
I agree
First
with
quarter
that.
money line. First quarter money line. And he also says, take the 33. Is it 33? I'm seeing 31.5, right?
32.5 out there.
Yeah.
It's 32.5, sure.
Sure, I'll take the points, I guess. I'm not betting this, but I will bet that first quarter. That's not a bad option. Let's take that first quarter, guys. What do you think?
I like Ole Miss in this game, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm not even worried about the look ahead to Georgia. Hell, they beat them last year. He probably don't even think that's a game. I just trust Lane Kiffin laying big spreads. He apologizes to gamblers. He
know the number.
Yeah, he knows the number. He runs it up. He apologizes to you. Against non-conference teams, he is 18-5 against the spread.
Yeah,
in 5 seasons in Oxford at home games. They're gonna fucking win this game by 40-45. He can't stop. He loves to run this game up. Get out of here with Washington State going down to Biloxi. And they're coming off the bye, so it's not even a letdown spot. You know, they're gonna tune this thing up.
So what just happened? Middle Tennessee made a field goal, but did someone call timeout or did someone?
No, that was a kick earlier in the game.
Okay.
They were showing off his leg. He's going to kick it. It's from 50. I'll take Wazoo in the points. Backdoor cover for the Cougs.
I think we want him to make this field goal as someone laying 2.5, but I guess we have the money line in the parlay. But I kind of think, is there a world where he can make this and we score in 1 minute and 5 seconds? Well, he missed, and all right. Well, the parlay is alive as long as UTEP doesn't backdoor this.
Parlay
thing.
was plus 230, so that could be in the green. If it would be in the green tonight, I mean, fucking bullshit.
I just can't believe we're gonna lose the 2.5 too, though. That
Yeah,
missed extra point.
They should have won. They should have won by 2 touchdowns because of this bullshit ass voodoo fucking referee that just keeps calling face masks on Missouri State. I don't even know how many fucking face masks he called. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, look at that bitch.
I
Look at
know.
this bitch ass kicker.
These refs
Look
are
at
going
this bitch ass
fucking
kicker right
crazy.
here. This is why I don't like that human beings. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. All right. Next up, we got Northern Illinois heading to the factory to take on the Yips. Heading to the Ypsilanti. Beautiful Ypsilanti. In a series that goes back 98 years, Bet Detective.
Oh my God!
I mean,
98 years.
well, this is football through and through right here. Northern Illinois is laying 1.5. Not so fast. Chris Creighton, man, they should have won last week. What a terrible option attack in overtime there. EMU gets it done. They know Northern Illinois is leaving the MAC for richer pastures. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Oh man, EMU gets on our card somehow every week, but yeah, I really don't like this game. I'll take Eastern Michigan here though, but oh, Bryce Harper, you get what a catch.
This is their final trip to Ypsilanti, baby.
Oh yeah, this is my spot. They're storming.
Yeah, I will lock up Eastern Michigan. I think they're the better team.
I think they are going to win the game.
I think the wrong team's favored here. What the fuck has Northern Illinois done to be a road favorite?
Nah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah, let's go.
Disrespectful to my guy Chris Crane.
Manila Mac locking up the Hurons of Eastern Michigan. Shout out to Carlton, loves that logo. Let's honor Native American history, not delete it. I completely agree. Completely agree. Ryan in the chat saying next slide, Sullivan.
Next slide, Sullivan. Shout out to the best commenter out there.
And I mean, you just look at EMU's losses.
Are you watching this?
Unfucking believable. These guys are fucking mops.
What, Liberty? They're trying to fuck it up.
No, in the Phils game, both.
Schwarber just got
a field goal. Yeah.
Schwarber just got picked off on a fucking bouncing ball. What is he doing? With a man ahead of him. It's not like he had a free base.
Unbelievable.
I will say I did find a Missouri State -1.5 after the show last night, but I wanted it 2.5 for the actual show.
Oh, thanks for letting me know, you prick.
Hey, I see somebody in the chat saying it was available on DK, but I wanted it for the show because on the show we picked it at 2.5.
I bet it at 2.5.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, man. That fucking referee.
Yeah. All right, next up. The back door is wide open after Liberty misses a chip shot. UMass. But I can't believe this line.
Okay, this is a lock.
Did you guys hold on? Let me pull up this nugget. But this is a pretty shocking thing that we got going here. As Kent State is favored. I repeat. Yeah. Kent State, who Bill Connolly had ranked as not in the top 55 FCS teams, is favored at home. Now it is at Dick Stadium, legendary Dick Stadium. But I mean, this is a pretty remarkable line here. As let me find this nugget here. But guys, yeah, I tend to think we got to take Kent State, right? I don't know. We got to take UMass, right? That's the play. It's just why is Kent State favored? That's what makes me hesitate.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the answer to that. Why is Kent State favored? I'm not going against that. Give me Kent State.
Yeah, I have.
I'm not locking them by any means. But
swore I retweeted
that spread is so suspicious. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, UMass is 0-5.
True. Good point.
Well, how about this?
Fair enough.
How about this? This is the first time that Kent State has been favored versus an FBS opponent since 2022. I repeat, this is the first time they've been favored since 2022 against an FBS opponent. I
have the bet splits pulled up for this one. And I know that doesn't mean everything, but 80% of the bets and money are on Kent State.
Wow.
I mean, come on. People are betting Kent State.
UMass looks so bad, though. Kent State is coming off the body blow of Oklahoma, but
yes, UMass isn't going 0-12.
This game's great. Let's be honest.
Locking UMass.
Locking UMass. I love it.
I'm not gonna lock it. You're insane. You're for locking this.
Everybody
game.
Wants to bet Kent State. Look at the chat. They love Kent State.
I will take UMass because I do believe that I think UMass is in a better spot. Kent State's coming off a body blow game
against Oklahoma, 100%.
Yeah, but I wouldn't lock. This might be the last game I would lock on the whole fucking card.
They gotta win one. This is the one. They gotta win this one.
Bet Detective, you're going with Kent State here?
We're going Kent State. We're not locking though.
I have to have action on this. Give me my minute, man. Let's go. Basketball season Nova's here, baby. Frank Martin's got a squad.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Minutemen. We just got an interception with Liberty. We're looking all right.
We're going to fade the public betting Kent State here. I never thought those words would ever come out of my mouth.
If I'm being honest, if it wasn't for the Oklahoma game, I actually think Kent State has passed the eye test better than UMass. But I just don't like them coming off of all those. They just went through the gauntlet. They played like 3 Power 5s that are all like in the top 30. So, yeah, I'm not. You're not pressuring me into betting this one yet, at least.
You're going to have action on it come Saturday.
I got action on this one right here as Appalachian State heads to Center Park Stadium.
Yeah.
Where hitting Mark Whitten used to hit dingers, right?
Mark Whitten.
App State's laying 1.5. The over-under at 55.5. I think Georgia State's going to win this game.
They look good.
Yeah.
I think App State got up against Oregon State. Great goal line stand. It was a tragic magic situation with Sean Clark. May he rest easy. I think Georgia State is much better than their record. I watched that JMU game. They just had a tough schedule. I think they're better than their record. Georgia State wins. Lock this fucking thing up. What's going against us here is the fact that they've played every year since 14 and Georgia State's never won against App State. But there's a first time for everybody. All right. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Yeah, no, letdown spot there for App State. They didn't even look that great.
They did not look as good as I thought they would be. That was very sweaty.
No, for sure. I was actually on the beeve there, but and I still think it's directionally I was correct, but they did not get home. But yeah, I like Georgia State a lot here. I'll lock that up.
Yeah, double lock. That's money line triple lock.
Georgia State has played a way harder schedule than App State.
They are better than people realize.
McGee's doing a good job. They're competitive, man.
Triple lock on Georgia State. Yeah, sorry, Abner. The 2.5 got us too, but we did have the money line parlay.
Would they miss the extra point?
Yeah,
missed
start
an
the
extra
game.
point.
Jesus Christ.
Ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
The worst.
Next up, we got Wake Forest heading to Corvallis. Guys, is this the one? Is this the fucking one?
This is Mac in the box worthy.
I mean, Oregon State had their heart ripped out last week. 4 tries inside the 3-yard line, and App State stops them. They had Houston in overtime where they missed a field goal. They had a field goal blocked before overtime where they could have won it. They've been knocking on the fucking door. This has got to be the one, right? This has just got to be the one. I haven't bet this yet, but it's under consideration, heavy consideration. What are you guys doing here? Bet Detective, you betting this thing?
Yeah, I'm betting this thing, and I'm betting fucking Wake. You know I'm betting. Wake is my squad this year. Lock me up, Wake
3,000 miles away.
I don't give a shit. They're impressive. They're good. Oregon State's going 0-12.
No way.
They don't need to win a game. But Wake looks good. I'm almost at my over 4.5 wins there. Almost ready to pop the champagne on that one. I predicted before Halloween. This is going to be win number 4. Don't forget Dickert's familiar with these beeves.
That
he
is true.
He coached the Wazoo the last few years. You know?
Yeah.
He knows exactly what they're up to. So give me Dicker, give me Wake. This Wake team's good. They're not losing this game. Beavers are ready to shut it down.
Mac, what are you doing here? Because I'm picking the Beavs. I might end up going on these Beavs. I just think this is too much travel. The fucking students are back in. You saw the last time at home, they almost knocked off a good Houston team.
I'm on the Beavs. Lock battle. The Beavs should be like 3-3 right now. They should have won last week. That I can't believe they lost. I can't believe they lost a Houston game up 14 in the fourth quarter. And then the Fresno game was a complete fluke when the punter just whiffed on the ball. They could easily be 3-3 with the hardest schedule in the country. I think they're better than Wake. Oregon State outright, and they're going to run the table to get to a bowl.
Wow.
Go Beavs.
Now we got a problem.
We got a battle in Corvallis, Razor Stadium. That detective said, "Go Deeks."
And as
One of
Mike
my
says in the
Macs.
chat, familiarity with a variety of beeves is a must.
No Mac in the box as we went head to head on it, I guess.
Not at all. If you want to take for Mac in the box, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing for Mac in the box selections.
I'll put UMass instead. Just kidding.
No, I'll give you. If you want the beef, put the beefs in. I don't care. That's what makes the beautiful partnership of it. We don't have to agree on all the picks. You know what I mean? Like that's why. I mean, Dundee, of course. I mean, they're the who knows what goes on TMZ. I mean, they can only have 5 games to choose from anyway. How do you even get 7 selections when you guys do all the only primetime games?
One's got to be.
Hey, where's game day going to be at? Where's fucking McAfee going to be kicking a field goal at?
I was 2-1. I was 2-1 on my place. Unfortunately, Kramer was winless.
Hey, time out. I'm pushing back on this comment. Who's got a harder schedule than Oregon State's had?
Yeah, I mean, Oregon State. I think people just don't realize that they just assume they're in the Pac-12, like the old Pac-12.
Right. Everybody says
Oregon State's schedule thus far.
It's ridiculous.
The California Golden Bears, who are 4-2. Fresno State is 5-1. Texas Tech is 5-0. Oregon is 5-0. Houston is 5-1, right? And then Appalachian State's 3-2. They have yet to play a team with a losing record, and even worse, they've been all over the goddamn country.
Yeah.
Fuck, people say Texas Tech and Oregon are the 2 best teams in the country. They played them both.
I mean, I think Washington State's got it a little worse with the travel, but I mean, they've been everywhere. I mean,
their schedule's ridiculous.
I'll give you they had a tough schedule and they should have won a couple games, but to say they're better than Wake Forest is incorrect.
Notre Dame, get out of here, Matt. Notre Dame.
Wake beat Georgia Tech.
Purdue.
Notre Dame. What?
Notre Dame's schedule is not hard to Oregon State. No way.
It's just Miami and Texas A&M, right?
Yeah, those other teams suck. Arkansas fired their fucking coach.
Arkansas is terrible. Yeah. Purdue's terrible.
Yeah, and Boise's they're all right. I mean, we like them. What would Sarkisian's record be with Oregon State's schedule? He's talking about all these schedules.
He'd be 0-5 probably. Look, you're looking live at Moneyline Mac and pick Dundee cash in a parlay because the Flaming Libs take down UTEP 19-8.
Congratulations to Liberty, not to you guys. You guys, yes, but also Liberty. Way to show up this year, fellas.
Bet Detective, I have like $1,000 in futures added up. Different
on
bets.
Liberty.
On Liberty to play in the Conference USA Championship.
I remember you hyping up Liberty for sure, and I get it, and it made sense.
Well, I already lost the win total over under.
Yeah,
it was 8.5, and I was like, that's a smash play. That's a fucking smash play if I've seen one. Now I'm just clinging to this. Get to the CUSA Championship game. All right, next up.
Poor Shohei to the warning track. I bet all those Dodger fans really thought it was. They think a fucking pop up to the first base is a home run. Those idiots.
Next up, you're looking live at Autzen Stadium, Indiana. Curt Cignetti heading out to Eugene for the first time in his tenure. I think the first time he's ever coached at the stadium. Oregon laying 7.5, and I'm locking up Oregon laying 7.5 because I don't buy this nonsense going on west to Autzen Stadium. Oregon by 13, 30-17 final. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Yeah, we got the travel, of course, going out there west, and this is just a little bit too much for Indiana to bite off, I believe. Cignetti, they're 1-5 against the spread after the bye. He's 0-2 versus top 5 teams. I don't like their red zone defense. I mean, Oregon's going to score every time they're in there. You know, they've allowed points in against every single opponent once they get in the red zone so far. That's a pretty amazing statistic. Not once has a team got in the red zone and not scored. And Oregon versus ranked teams is good, especially at home. They're 8-2-1 against the spread versus ranked teams. which is about 60%. I think Oregon rolls here. No, I mean, they're not going to pour it on 30, 35, 40 points, but they win this by double digits.
Yeah, I mean, Indiana. What was their West Coast trip last year? UCLA, and
Yeah,
that was one of the ones where they actually covered that. But UCLA was in like Game 4 of like the fucking Deshaun Foster era. But I just this is a different animal.
Isn't Indiana pretty easy to figure out? Like,
yeah,
they're great as a favorite in the bully role, but as soon as they play somebody that they're a dog to, they don't cover. Ohio State last year, in Notre Dame last year, Oregon this year. I think Oregon rolls them by double digits.
Yeah,
they're not winning. Then they're not winning out there.
No, it's not happening.
And Lanning knows the number too. When he has a chance to be the bully, he runs it up as well.
100%. Remember when Colorado played them, and he's just like, "Yeah, we're not taking our foot off the gas."
Or
they're
Gundy,
doing clicks,
or Gundy.
Right?
Yeah.
They're doing clicks and we're sucking dicks. I mean ducks. No.
They don't play for clicks. They only change their uniform at halftime like they're doing a fucking episode of Dynasty. Those fucking assholes. And they had a film produced by Nike showing that they don't play
blow
for
up
clicks.
duck show up to the goddamn Big Ten media. We don't do anything for clicks. But no, Lanning does do that though, and Cignetti does it, and this is a good opportunity to stick it to them. I think so. Yeah, let's.
You
go.
know, Lanning wants to run it up on Cignetti. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oregon's gonna fuck them up.
Triple lock. Quack quack.
That's a JT Realmuto home run. Lock that up.
Ethan in the chat, Blue Jay fan. Yes, you're welcome.
100%, Ethan. Go Blue Jays. Fuck the Yanks.
100. I mean, 100%. As an O's fan, I'm still mad at that little fucking brat stealing that goddamn. That was Eddie Murray. That was Eddie Murray's second time on the Orioles, late in his career, about to catch that ball. That little piece of shit.
Yes.
And Major League Baseball just looked the other way, saying, "What fan? Yeah. What fan, Bet Detective?
What murder?"
Peter.
Next up, is that going to make? By the way, is this a Mac in the Box play potentially?
Yeah, this might be a TMZ Mac in the Box.
It probably will be. That's the only thing I don't like about it. That's a TMZ play, meaning everyone's going to have a pick on this game. Pretty much. So, and in contests, especially this college contest, there's so many games to choose from. You can pick games that people don't have, but Oregon does seem like a lock.
Yeah, agreed. Next up,
but also stop inducing action, dealer.
This could be Mac in the Box.
Yes.
Northwestern's catching 21.5 at Beaver Stadium. All right, I'm going in, guys. I'm laying 21.5 with Franklin. Northwestern just cruised to like a huge 35-point win against ULM. They're feeling great about themselves. Franklin he will not live if they lose this game. I mean, you're telling me they're gonna let him out? He's already complaining. He's been complaining about the goddamn runway. He ain't getting out of State College. You lose this fucking game. This is a 31-3 final. Lay it, Bet Detective. What are you doing here?
I'll say this: they haven't covered yet. I mean, they're 0-5 against the spread.
0-6 if you go back to the Notre Dame playoff game too.
Yeah, absolutely. And Franklin cares about that shit. But you're definitely getting value because no one wants to back Penn State after this. But it's just absolutely revenge. I like the under in this game. That's for sure. Teams that look, what is it? I mean.
I think I'm with you that the under probably hits something at Penn State, like I said, 42-10, 42-3, something like that. But
I would normally say they're deflated from that because teams that usually would lose as like 20-point favorites, 19.5 or more, they've gone 42-68 straight up the next week, 36% against the spread since 2012. However, this was such a shamed victory. Loss. It's been in the press. For how do we buy out Franklin? Everything about it. They've heard nothing about it, especially there where that's the only thing that exists. So, Yeah, they're gonna tear it up. I can't believe the Phillies are fucking bunting again. But yeah, I'll lay it with 20. I'm not locking Penn State up though. I'm not doing it. But I will definitely take it.
Mac, what are you doing here, buddy?
I mean, have we ever seen preseason number 1 go all the way down to unranked in 5 weeks?
Dude, you lose to UCLA and Northwestern back-to-back. He will be fired if he loses this game.
He's fired.
Mm-hmm.
I am locking up Penn State because this line in the preseason probably would have been 35. I think this is an all-time buy low spot. They haven't covered in 6 games for Mr. Cover. I think they're going to, the under is live. 45-0 Penn State.
Okay.
Double lock. Mac and Dundee on Penn State minus 21.5.
This has got to be it. I mean, come
on. Next up, we got.
How was that defensive coordinator fooled by Neuheiser's kid who had 2 days of preparation? That was what I want to know. I mean, my God, what do they pay this fucking guy? $4 million. They stole him from Ohio State.
Well, and how did they not make adjustments at halftime? He only had like 16 carries the first half. Yeah. It's like I don't get it. But TCU lay a 1.5 on the road at Bill Snyder Family Stadium against Kansas State with these great mascots right here. Bet Detective, right? Series goes back 103 years. I think K-State. Look, they covered for me. I know I had the money line. I'm still pissed about the money line not hitting. I think K-State's gonna get TCU here. Give me K-State. I haven't bet this. Don't think I will, but K-State, what the fuck's up with? And TCU looked like shit against Colorado. TCU ended up covering. If you got the 13.5 or pushing, but yeah, I'm on K-State. Curious what your guys' thoughts are on this game. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
It was a bad loss by K. We were on K-State plus the points, but we had money line too. That was
one game out.
Oh my God, that was gross how they lost. That was just absolutely disgusting. TCU, I mean, I don't know. TCU only had a ball for 22 minutes last week, but they still had 444 yards. I think TCU is the better team. I think that was such a deflating loss for K-State there. They've battled back and another Schwarber.
There you go.
Come on now.
8-1, opening it up.
Let's go. We can finally take Suarez. Maybe, and I'm not to jinx anything, even the Phillies bullpen can hold an 8-1 lead. Doubt it.
Mac?
Anyway, I like TCU.
I'm gonna bet K-State. This has been a home team series. I actually think K-State's played pretty well out of the bye week. They were a touchdown dog at Baylor. They should have won the game outright. They
can't throw that pick six though. That Avery Johnson, that pass when you're up that many points in the fourth quarter.
Agreed.
He's not good on the road. That dumb of a fucking pass.
But Avery Johnson's good in Manhattan. I actually trust Avery Johnson and Kleiman in Manhattan in front of that crowd. And I think TCU's a little bit counterfeit, man. I think I'm not very high on that defense. To your point, man. I mean, Colorado was tied with them with 6 minutes left.
Personally, I thought Colorado, I thought even more than the BYU game, I thought Colorado actually gave TCU. Colorado had so many dumb turnovers. I thought Colorado outplayed them, in my opinion. They just dumb turnovers, just really dumb turnovers in the end zone, an interception, I came away thinking maybe it was a look ahead spot and they just thought they had it against Colorado. I don't know, but Colorado, that was probably the best game Colorado looked if you took away the turnovers. I was like, whoa, all right. So you're locking this. All right.
Yeah. Home team wins every time in this series. K-State all day. Let's go. Yeah. Bounce back at home. They've covered both games out of the bye week now.
We're in a row here. Lock it up, Avery Johnson. What you got to do is you got to make shots.
Yeah, covered. It's 1.5 though. This is different. The line's adjusted. I mean, they were getting. We had when they were getting 13, getting 6.5.
5.5. I think right. 6.5. Yeah,
they're at home. They're gonna win the game.
All right.
I don't trust TCU.
Next up, we are going to filthy Allegiant Stadium where UNLV is hosting. Undefeated UNLV is hosting Air Force. This line's hilarious. What is Air Force, 1-4? They're only 6.5 point dogs against an undefeated UNLV team.
Oh my God.
This goddamn UNLV team.
I know. I just can't do it. I just. How about Air Force? I had Air Force money line last week. They miss a fucking field goal.
Yeah.
And they do that dumbass pitch. They're at the Navy, like what, 42-yard line. They're like 10 yards away from field goal range, and they do that dumbass shit. I'm taking the points in Troy Calhoun. I don't know though. The safeties were terrible for Air Force. Navy exposed the fuck out of them, and I think Dan Mullen, as an offensive guru, should be able to figure that out. But I'm still taking the points. I just don't think UNLV is good. I'm not betting this shit though. I'm sick of getting my ass whooped by UNLV. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
I know. I feel like we're beating our head against the wall. And all we have to do is just take UNLV.
How much money have I lost on UNLV in 3 years?
They're such a lucky ass team. That fucking Miami of Ohio game is still in my mind. I don't know how it was the luckiest win of the year.
Give me UNLV. Air Force also a letdown game after the military.
I agree with that. I don't like that.
That is true.
It's a bad spot for it's a bad spot for Air Force here.
Now let me ask you something. Will the cadets or whatever the fuck we got, will the soldiers of Air Force take the voyage down there? Because no one goes to these goddamn UNLV games. Is there any chance that Air Force has half the crowd?
Yes. Yes, there is. UNLV fans don't exist. They just exist on the fucking internet with their fucking keyboard warriors. Fuck them.
Guys, hey, I was at a UNLV UCLA game, and
the top deck was empty.
Top deck was empty. Tarp's there, but I was next to some extremely annoying, horrible UNLV fans that I really hate.
They're losing out. I am sick of this team. Give me Air Force to the points. No bet. I'll bet it if it gets to 7. There you go.
Yeah, that's not a bad
Stay
option.
tuned.
Check the picks page.
Check the picks page.
The Pussy Pack of NC State are heading to Notre Dame Stadium. Catch it. What? All right,
It's overrated.
I hate the Pussy Pack, but I mean, what the hell is this number? NC State, every time they've ever played Notre Dame, has covered this number. I mean, NC State's coming off of an FCS opponent that they destroyed with the Campbell Camels. Their starters got a bunch of rest. Notre Dame played Boise, and that game was honestly, I thought Boise should have covered that. But
they had 4 interceptions.
I know.
I'm my God, dude! Like, what the fuck?
I'm locking up these Pussy Pack. I think this line is way too much.
Don't they have USC on deck?
Yeah. Is that a bye week though? Do they get a bye week? No, in Notre Dame they put a bye week before that. No, it is USC next week.
Yeah.
This is way too many fucking points.
Yeah, and tell you what, I know Notre Dame's playing well, but their offensive efficiency hasn't been the best since in a couple of weeks. They're not as explosive either. To be covering a huge number like this, and NC State is a capable team.
They beat Virginia.
Yeah, they're getting healthy. CJ Bailey's mobile. That'll do some damage. For Notre Dame.
Hollywood Smothers is a beast running back for the Pussy Pack.
Their defensive front is good. They'll score enough to keep within the number here as well, especially that Notre Dame defense.
What the hell is this number? How do they get this number? Bet Detective, you locking this?
Always inducing action, this guy.
I am. I'm betting the Pussy Pack.
I'll bet. All right, lock up the Pussy Pack, but
triple lock on the Pussy Pack. What could go wrong when Bet Detective puts his money on the Pussy Pack? Triple lock on the Pussy Pack. Plus 23.5.
Hopefully Bailey doesn't throw 4 interceptions.
I know. That's the other thing, though. We are trusting NC State on the road, who are 4-13 against the spread in non-conference games the last 3 years. And the Irish are 7-0 against hosting ACC teams as favorites of 17 or more. Other than that, let's lock up that Pussy Pack.
They played, 4 or 5 times since they've joined the ACC as a fringe member. And NC State's not only have they won 2 straight up, so it's 4. They've played 4. But they've covered all 4 of these. This is prove it to me. Prove it to me. Next up, the Hokies of Virginia Tech heading to Autzen Stadium. Take on Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech's laying 14.5. Feel like they're baiting you to take Georgia Tech. To take Virginia Tech, but I will. I just think Georgia Tech plays a lot of close games. I think Virginia Tech's a little bit better than their record, so I will take the 14.5 with the Hokies.
Yeah, they're motivated.
Lock.
All right, they're motivated. I'm not locking, but I'll take the points here with Tech.
Mac?
Yeah, lock. I just want to check Georgia Tech real quick. I think they have a look ahead as well. Yeah, they're at Duke. They're at Duke. That's a huge game. And they're off the bye week. They're feeling good, 5-0. I think Virginia Tech comes in here hungry. I think we get a 1-possession game.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't think these two teams are that much separate. Like, I know Georgia Tech has looked good, but north of 2 touchdowns, no.
Fraudulent win versus Wake Forest.
Yeah.
Fraudulent.
Totally fraudulent.
Is this a triple lock or are we just double locking?
This game's always close between these two.
Yeah, give me Tech. Lock it up.
Let's go. Triple lock on his Hokies. Gobble, gobble.
I'm still upset about that non-offsides call on that for Wake Forest.
Yeah, I am.
That was absolute insanity.
What was the last time Georgia Tech laid 14.5 in a conference game?
I know, right?
I mean, good God.
The Hokies.
90 with Bobby Ross.
Yeah. I mean, everybody calling us dumbasses for betting Wake plus 17. They were up 17.
Right.
Yeah, that game was ridiculous. Our money line should have on that.
No,
Between
that
that and
gross.
the Kansas State game the past 2 weeks, money line, I just want to vomit.
Yeah.
Next up, we got the Red River Shootout. And this is in my opinion, I think you can argue that this is, I love Army Navy. I love Ohio State, Michigan, the game. I love the Iron Bowl. But I personally think this is actually better than the Iron Bowl. I personally think that. But this game, I think you can argue as the best rivalry in the sport. Now, last year was the first true dud in a minute, but there's been just some great fucking games in this series at the legendary Cotton Bowl. So the big drama is if John Mateer is going to play.
Yeah.
Right? He's questionable. I don't think he's going to play personally because I think Oklahoma has leverage essentially. They haven't lost yet. Why would you rush back your quarterback when if you just go 9-3 or 10-2, if you go 10-2, you're definitely in the playoffs. 9-3 fringe. So why would you rush him back in this game just because of the rivalry game? I get it, but I just think it'd be dumb because they have a gauntlet coming up schedule wise. And another thing is I think Michael Hawkins, who started last season, part of the reason why last year was such a blowout is Oklahoma was out there starting quarterback, so Michael Hawkins started. I think he learned something. This will be a second Red River Shootout if he gets a start. And Texas is fucking trash. So I will take Oklahoma. I love this game, so I will lock this up. I will watch every snap of this game. Give me the Sooners -1.5. Lock it up. That detective, what are you doing here?
I understand Oklahoma's defense is great. I understand Texas is
The
probably
Texas
not
offensive line.
probably not good. Yeah, but Texas defense is good.
Yes.
Mateer better not play for his.
Why would you play him? Can we talk about that for
They
a second?
shouldn't play him.
No.
Why would you play him? I know it's a rivalry game, but you play next year.
Right.
All right. You can't play him.
That said, I don't like Michael Hawkins. I never did. I didn't like him as a recruit. I didn't like him as
You didn't like Hershey Hawkins either.
I love Hersey Hawkins. Dawkins and Hawkins was the Doc Hawk
Combo.
Mahorn thump and bump. Barkley and Mahorn. Jaminski in the center.
Oh, I loved. They had Burkowski one year too, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. So what's this at? 1.5. Texas is now getting 1.5. I'm actually going to take Texas here. I know. What time is this game? This is just
normally
they
the
change
drama
it.
here. The drama here is these filthy TV execs.
Yeah,
push this from noon to 3:30. This will be a drunken. There will be a lot of fights tomorrow.
Yeah,
because that was the benefit of doing it at noon before. You're like, well, we do this so these fan bases don't get too loaded.
Right.
It's only a matter of time where they put this as a night game. But the state fair is going on. This is that's part of the.
I know that's part of it.
This is drunken debauchery.
Can they not call this a shootout anymore too?
Yeah, because someone they made a connection of I believe it was in Oklahoma City. A Texas fan and an Oklahoma fan got in a bar fight, and a Texas or an Oklahoma fan, I believe, stabbed the Texas fan.
Was he was he a grease truck? Was he a grease truck delivery driver or something? Or
but yeah, so that's why they took it away, which is ridiculous to make that connection. Yeah,
what they do is they shoot people. It's Texas, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean ridiculous. That's why they're blaming fucking. Remember when Columbine happened? They're like the Matrix is the reason why. Reservoir Dogs and the Matrix are the reason why. Are you locking this bet, Detective?
I mean, it's hard to get behind Texas. You know what? I really think Hawkins is a problem for them. I'll give you lock me up Texas here.
We're doing battle. Mac, what are you doing here?
I love to create the narrative and then get in the foxhole on the other side later in the week. Sarkisian sucks ass. Arch sucks ass. Hook 'em. Texas wins outright.
Yes, sir.
I think that defense is going to play their ass off. I think they're going to get after Hawkins, Mateer, whoever plays quarterback. I got a low-scoring ass game.
Yep.
Texas defense wins them a game. Arch finally makes a play or two. Yeah, that's how Texas wins. They ain't going to win a shootout. So, yeah, give me them horns, baby. Hook them.
If I know Hawkins threw 24 passes for 3 touchdowns last week, but if I am Brent Venables, he will not throw more than 10 passes this game.
No, it's going to be a low-scoring, ugly ass.
Oklahoma's D-line is going to destroy Texas's offensive line. Be super conservative. Honestly, they should just run the fucking wishbone.
Venables
just run the wishbone. Yeah.
Both teams should run the wishbone.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. I mean, Arch would probably have his family sue the university, but battle. We got a battle at the shootout. Dundee said Boomer Sooner. Mac in the box said hook 'em.
Venables 1-2 versus Texas in the Red River Shootout.
Yeah, that's another reason why he's got to win, and that's maybe why you start Mateer. You might not get another game.
He broke a finger in his throwing hand. What are you even talking about?
Arch Manning, what? He's been injured the whole fucking season, right? Didn't they say he's got a hip pointer or some shit like that?
Yeah, he's got a pulled vagina is what he's got.
So on Monday night, I fired James Franklin, Steve Sarkisian, 48 hours. I bet on them both.
Yes.
Cheers.
Crack it open.
Easy to see a tide turn, baby.
It is easy to see a tide turn, you disloyal fool-ass bitch.
Sarkisian and Franklin, those bricks.
Right?
I got him out of the AP top 25 poll. Now I'm going to get back in on him. Let's go.
I think tide turning, as I remember, I was raised in the desert, but tides kind of turn. It's easy to see a tide turn.
Hey, Darian. Fuck
Did I say those words?
Pull up an FCS game. I'm getting a drink.
Yeah. You're looking live.
Yeah. Looking live at Mercer, Pennsylvania.
I got something. We still don't have these lines on these 3 Ivy League games happening.
There you go.
Friday.
Pull up the Ivy Leagues. Pull up the Friday afternoon hoop games.
Yeah, we got it all. I got shit loaded up.
I'll get a drink.
Go get a drink, buddy.
He like turns off his camera.
I know. I mean, taking a shit. But look, we do this Friday night have a nice one here with the likes of Mac, right now, can you check to see if the line, because I checked right before we went live, did not have those. But you got Friday night, you got Mercer at Princeton on ESPN. Don't look at that Bama line because that should have deleted that. But if that line is out there, I would.
We check tally.
I would love to bet on this. Also, we also have, what else do we have besides that? We have, let me see if I can figure this out.
Darian's a Pussycat fan of the old Pitt Panthers.
Well,
how'd that brawl go for you this year, pal? City.
We're gonna look at this one too.
You got to kill some time while the bet detective takes his ship.
You don't see lines on any of these, do you? Still, anyone? Chat, help me out a little bit here.
I don't see him either. Damn it!
Why are they so late on it? It's got to be the MLB shit.
Yeah. Bryant Brown's not out. Maris Penn's not out. Cornell Harvard's not out.
Oh, we got 3 FCS games Friday. Stay tuned. We'll have that probably covered on the FCS show tomorrow night. Hopefully, if those lines will be out, we can talk about those.
We also got Sunbelt basketball tomorrow night. That's a good league.
Sunbelt basketball?
Yeah, preview before FCS.
Preview. Okay.
Before FCS.
Got me. I went over my head for a second. I was like, Sunbelt football tomorrow night with Southern Miss and Georgia Southern. What the fuck are you talking about? Is there a tournament for some special calls or some shit? What the fuck's going on? All right. While he's taking a squeege, we will say Old Dominion is heading to Huntington, West Virginia to take on Marshall. Old Dominion, look, I'm very high on this Monarch team, but I almost think this is a sneaky spot. Isn't JMU on deck? The Royal Rivalry?
It is Old Dominion schedule. Yes. Yeah, this is Marshall's spot.
Yeah. I think Marshall plus 14.5. I'm not going to lock it because I think Marshall's fucking terrible, but I do think give me the 14.5. You?
They're not as bad as we thought they could be, though. I'll give Little Brother some credit here. Gibby's got them chippy at least a little bit. I mean, at home they lost to Missouri State on a 1-point game in their home opener, but then they beat the shit out of EKU, and then they went to Middle and beat the shit out of them.
EKU win's the only impressive one. Middle Tennessee sucks, but I mean they got the EKU wins actually. EKU probably beat Middle.
They are off a bye, by the way. First year head coach off a bye.
But I'll take the points.
I think Marshall's aside, but I like the Soda U team with Ricky Ronnie.
I do too. Colton Joseph's a baller.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, as bet detective still, Nebraska is heading to College Park, Maryland, laying 6.5. Lay it. No lock. I hate these fucking games.
Was that a Dream Crusher game last week?
Well, it's just Maryland in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
I mean, they got. It was impressive they beat Wisconsin, but how many Big Ten wins does Maryland have in the past fucking 5 years? Like 4?
Yeah.
I'll
lock up the road favorite here.
Well, I'm not going to lock it, but
I'm blindly going against Maryland the whole Big Ten because that's been a nice system over the years. I'll continue to ride it.
Moneyline Max saying GBR.
Go Big Red. There he is.
No, I'm here.
Bet detective, Nebraska, Maryland. Great game, great history.
Yeah, I hope both lose.
Yeah. Just a ridiculous fucking game.
We're going to College Park. I mean, yeah, I'm upset for Maryland for covering and not winning that game outright last week. Jesus Christmas. I think Nebraska gets it done, actually.
I do too.
You locking it?
No.
Iowa State. What is this line, guys? Someone make this make sense. So Iowa State's laying 2.5 in Boulder, Folsom Field, but Dion just had surgery. What, today or yesterday?
Yeah. It was yesterday.
What is this line though? I feel like this should
Well,
be like
Iowa State's super banged up.
They're really banged up.
I don't
but
give a shit.
Yeah,
It's
their whole defense is out. Their kicker's out.
I mean, Colorado's coach might be out.
Yeah, so it comes down to
That's a good thing.
it means they might actually take their timeouts.
Right, they'll call some timeouts and know some game management.
Yeah,
no,
the
this
line is telling you to take buffs, so I'll take the buffs, but pretty surprised. I don't know that I see Rocco Beck in this Iowa State team that I just think does have a lot of character, losing 2 in a row.
Yeah, and they impressed me actually with that comeback for Cincinnati.
Yeah, they got something, man. That's why I'm like, what is this line?
They had a legit chance of winning that game after being blown out with bad things happening.
Those
to
fourth
them.
downs. Imagine if they
so many
field
goddamn
goals.
fourth downs. I know they got to have some goddamn farm kid who can kick the goddamn ball this week out there. Do some fucking tryouts. Who kick some pumpkins at the state fair or something. Let's go. Yeah, I don't care if this line's a trap. Give me Iowa State here.
Lock?
It's tough.
I'm staying away.
Yeah, it's very weird the number, but give me Iowa State's a better team, obviously. Yeah, lock it. It's a bounce back. They're gonna lock it. They're gonna get this win.
I think they'll find out. I mean, the line is so confusing here.
It's the injury. I don't think the line's that confused. I don't think the line's that confusing.
Boulder is tough, man. I mean, they played BYU tough.
They played BYU very tough.
They should have beat BYU, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Dude, Colorado's like they were getting like 6 yards of carry against BYU in the first half, and then they ran the ball like 7 times in the second half. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Is a square. I agree. This is square as square gets, but sometimes you got to be a square. I'll lock up Matt Campbell, Rocco Beck to not lose back-to-back games, stay in the Big 12 hunt here. They'll find a way. They'll grind this thing out. They almost grinded out last week. Rocco Beck got knocked out in the game and came back. They'll find a way to grind this thing out. I don't know how, but they will. They always do.
Moneyline Mag, locking up the clones.
Culture.
Minus 2.5.
Culture victory. I like it. God damn, Philly's got Tawan Walker in there. What are we doing?
Next up, we got
Make a Wish going on.
Ball State heading to Waldo Stadium. Get the liquor pitchers at Waldo's. They'll bring you home. Western Michigan laying 9.5. I'm gonna lay it. I think. What Ball State just won? They just won outright as a double-digit dog.
They did.
We locked that too.
Yeah, we did.
Western Michigan minus 9.5.
Great upset win. But I'll say this though. They've won the last 11 against the spread in MAC play off of an upset win. Ball State there. They're getting a lot of the handle. I don't know. They play well against Western Michigan. They're 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 games, and they scored 30 points in all those games. They can put up points. I'll take the points with Ball State here.
Mac?
Both teams are playing pretty well coming into this. I mean, Western's won 3 in a row. Ball State's covered 3 in a row. One is a 14-point dog. Give me Muncie. Lose by 7. You know what? Ball State's making us look like jackasses on that preview. They're playing better than we thought.
I mean, they were getting their ass whooped 90% of that game last week.
Yeah,
They put together two big drives.
Hey, they beat Ohio. I
know. Look, credit to them, but I'm just saying, like, I watched that shit, and they didn't look great, I would say, the first 3 quarters at least.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Next up, we got Navy. Temple and Bet Detector. They're saying, get your ass out to Virginia Beach Funny Bone.
Virginia Beach Funny Bone, absolutely. I've been to Virginia Beach. I've done comedy out there.
There you go. All right.
We did a theater.
Guys, you want to make some money? Like a lot of money?
Bet on Keeler again.
I think the money line's live here.
I got fucking wrecked at Virginia Beach, actually. That's what I remember about that.
Too many oyster shooters?
Yeah, a couple oyster shooters. All right. They get assholes. Good
people. Guys, Temple's live. Temple's live. Temple's live. I'm getting 9.5 at the link.
Off
Now,
Air Force.
That's what I'm saying. Lock up these owls. Who have been a darling for me minus the Oklahoma game. Remember they covered in the last seconds against Georgia Tech. Had them on the money line last week against UTSA. Had them against UMass week 1. They haven't adjusted yet. Even though I love Drew Cronick's offense there in Annapolis. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
I'm locking Navy up. I mean, it's going to be a Navy crowd, first of all. It's going to be packed for fucking Navy in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where they try to take away the Army-Navy game and put them in a goddamn fucking Maryland game. I mean, ridiculous. Should be in Philly every single year.
At Franklin, though.
Yeah, absolutely. At Franklin. Old JFK Stadium, too. The old place. Yeah, I know they just played Air Force, so it's a letdown spot. But they're 31-8 against spread in conference games off of a home win. They're 16-8 against spread off of any win. Navy. I mean, these are the teams that they're locked in every single week here. They don't have letdown spots like this. They're gonna. This line was a little higher than I thought it was gonna be. They should clear it out. Yeah, get Tawan Walker the fuck out of the game. Navy will lock me up, Navy. Navy wins this by 14 or 17.
Wow. You're just off on Temple, buddy. Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm locking Temple. I think they're the more battle-tested team, in my opinion. They beat UTSA at home. That was a contender in this league. I think that they lose by one possession. Navy gets out of there alive. Give me Temple, though, the points lock.
I'm with you.
We
got a battle in Philly at the link. Bet Detective saying, sink 'em. Mac, Dundee on these owls. Who will win this fucking game? Next up. Oh, boy.
I know where you're going here.
Get
up, Spot.
Disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk. The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
He is back. This is the world correcting itself. The world's been chaos really over the past 13 years since they removed Road Rash Face, a.k.a. Bobby Petrino, from the head coaching position of Arkansas. Just the world was chaos. The world didn't make sense. I blame COVID on this firing, actually. I blame a lot of things. The divide between the country, politically, I think can be tied back to Arkansas firing a guy for having a good time on his motorcycle.
Can't blame him.
He's home. And guess what? He's heading to Neyland Stadium, a place he's been before and won big games. And Tennessee, who do they have on deck? Alabama in a rivalry game. Tennessee laying 13. Get the fuck out of here. You can keep your points. Arkansas, money line. You're looking live at Road Rash Face. Getting that signature win that takes the Razorbacks. The fan base is going to be going crazy after this. Remember when they hired him as OC, he went to a basketball game and got a standing O. The good people of Arkansas, they want Road Rash Face to be their head coach. Smash play. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I don't think the talent is that much of a difference between actually.
Arkansas beat them last year with Road Rash Face as the OC.
It is a revenge spot.
3 outright.
It is a revenge spot. And Tennessee does take care of mid teams, but Road Rash Face, he's a terrible human being. Like I said, the motorcycle thing was like the 6th worst thing he's done as far as coaching. It's insane if they're going to think about bringing him back. That being said, off the bye, Taylor Green talent. I like it. They'll be locked in there. So this is way too many points here. I think this is a 1-score game, no matter what. I'll lock up Arkansas, but I do not like Bobby Petrino.
Well, please.
I mean, he's a great coach, but I mean, it doesn't get slimier than that.
Yeah, he was born for the SEC. Look, Big Bird in the chat. Arkansas has no defense, Colby. Well, that is true, but he fired all of their defensive coaches. So if anything, much like UCLA, I think, Penn State, UCLA, Penn State was saying, well, we had no idea they were going to do this. You don't know what Arkansas is going to do defensively after they got rid of Travis Williams in that team. But also lost in all of this is Arkansas is a top 20 passing team. And that was with Sam Polport Pittman, who probably liked to run the ball a little bit more. Now Petrino, I think that's going to it's going to improve past 17th. But Tennessee is also 103rd in pass defense. Yeah. So I would say the Tennessee defense ain't setting the world on fire either. Mac, what are you doing here?
I love Arkansas. I think Arkansas is going to win the game outright.
Yes.
I mean, they almost went to Ole Miss and won already this year.
They had the ball inside the 30 and they fucking fumble on a wide receiver screen.
Yeah. And then the Memphis game, they just collapsed. He fired the defensive coordinator because they almost got in a fist fight in the preseason camp, which is great. And I'm taking Petrino back at school, baby. Let's go. He's going back to school. Everybody's going back to school. Give me Bobby Petrino outright over these balls. Let's go. It's just time to get the job back. Let's go, Bobby P.
Triple lock. Woo! Big sweat.
Woo! Big sweat. We're getting the better quarterback.
Yeah, agreed. Next up, shout out to Ben, who's celebrating Missouri State and Liberty parlay that we gave out on this very show. The Trent Dilfer, he's still employed. Still employed. UAB heading to Boca Raton to take on FAU. FAU is laying 4.5. Why is this line so short, guys? FAU looked good last week against Rice. I was impressed. I watched that whole game. What am I missing here? What am I missing here? This is a stinky ass number. I would set this at like 10.
Yeah.
I'm taking FAU. No bet. Because this got a little odor to it. Bet detective, what are you doing here?
Smells so terrible. I love it. I'm locking up the Dilfers here. Yeah. I think this money line's live. I think a dog that can score is all I want. FAU's been a disappointment. I know they beat Rice last week, but that's even better for them because following a straight up win, they are 5-17 against the spread. Following a straight up win there, they've only hit 30 points once, and I know UAB is going to score 35, so they're going to have to, I don't know. Who's that quarterback? Carden Valimp or whatever his name is.
Veltkamp from Western Kentucky. Abner saying happy belated birthday to you, buddy.
What's that? To me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. 10-4. Lock it up. I know my ex-wife, speaking of which, did me dirty and sent Sean and Ryan that picture of me in a polka dot shirt, and they loved it and fucking tossed that all around social medias.
What the hell shit? How did they get their number?
I know. Well, they get on. I know. They finagle against me. I can't trust the man in the box. Can't trust anyone. Everyone's
TMZ crowd. You can only trust Mac because it's Mac in the box.
That's true. Mac in the box. The only one I have faith in. That's for sure. But yeah, no, their offense just has been clicking as I thought they would this year. I know UAB is awful. I know Dilfer is awful, but they do put up points. So I think I see him as a dog that can score. I'll take those points. I think they're a little live in my line.
Mac?
Off that Rice win as well.
I like UAB here too. I mean, FAU, they won as a dog on the road. Now they're a favorite. Like
FAU teams are off of option teams, which is weird.
I think both teams aren't very good, so give me the dog. No bet.
Yeah. All right, next up. The Florida Gators are heading to College Station, Texas. Texas A&M laying 7.5. I am laying it. What do you guys think this line would be?
I tell you what, I'm locking this over up. I love this over.
46.5.
The market still loves Florida, man.
I mean, everything in me tells me to bet A&M but I was just
I think this is the time when this is where A&M starts falling apart too. When they start feeling themselves, when they get this is A&M doesn't keep this shit up all year. This is not what they do. They drop games like this.
They do have Arkansas on deck, and that is a rivalry game. But
Florida's rallying, and DJ looked good. I'm locking up the over. I'll take Florida plus a 7.5. I'm not going to lock them up though.
I'm going to lay it with A&M. No lock. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm liking Florida. This is Sunbelt Billy with his back against the wall, man. This is what he does.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He'll find a way to go 7-5, and they'll have to make a decision. A&M, it's going too good right now. There was smash spot against Mississippi State, blew it up in the second half. But Auburn, they played with their food in that game as well. I think this is a dogfight. I think Florida competes their ass off. A&M wins a close one by a field goal. So I'm getting 7.5. Give me these Gators. I'll bet it.
You know what? I'm gonna battle you. This is his third road start, second road start, third, I think. Miami.
He should be ready. He should be used to the road by now. He's played at fucking LSU. And,
my God,
Miami,
how long is it gonna take?
No, this is a
classic Elko loss here.
No. Fuck you guys.
Sunbelt Billy pulls one out of his ass.
What is best in life? Crush your enemies. See them driven before you.
We got a battle. Mac on them Gators. Dundee on them Aggies. All right. Next up, we got Iowa heading to Wisconsin. Yes, it goes back to 1894. Iowa laying 3.5. Mark Gronowski, questionable for the game. So I will stay the fuck away from this game. I'm somewhat impressed by Wisconsin's fight last week. If they don't have Gronowski, Wisconsin is live. They have Gronowski. I'm still taking Wisconsin in the points. Iowa win. If Iowa has Gronowski, they win 17. They could win 17-14. So you're still getting the hook. No bet. Bet detective, what are you doing here?
What the hell are we talking about? Look at this Iowa shade coming you from Dundee. Blasphemous. Somebody listen. I was on Wisconsin last week, getting to 17.5. That was way too much. I don't think Iowa's defensive talent is any different than Michigan's, really, defensively at least. I think Iowa's just as good as Michigan's, and we're not talking about a 17.5 spread here. We at least got to cover 3. And Wisconsin's offense, they had a 75-yard drive with Hunter Simmons, but after that, they gained 177 yards the rest of the day after that drive.
Billy Edwards is questionable.
What's that?
He's always questionable.
Yeah. At this point, are we going to see? Is this like a Doc Bradley situation in basketball where he's just questionable every game and he's going to?
That's true.
Yeah.
Iowa 22-8-1 against the spread is road chalk. They buried them 42-10 last year. I don't see how Wisconsin scores more than 14 points in this game, which you might not need against Iowa.
I had it 17-14. I just said.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Look at the total.
I have Iowa winning it 17-14, but I'm getting 3.5. I'm also on the under. You're locking this bet?
Yeah, lock me up, Iowa. Lay it.
I love it. His wife sending photos. All of a sudden, he loves these Iowa schools.
I love the Hawkeyes. I love Casey's Pizza.
All it took was one polka dot photo. All right. One polka dot photo out there. Next thing you know, he's back on these Iowa schools.
The man in the dots.
Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm battling.
Yes.
I'm not laying points with the backup quarterback in Iowa on the road here against Wisconsin, who needs a game like blood. Iowa still finds a way. They win by 1 or 2. I'll take the 3.5.
Wisconsin has a backup quarterback as well.
I know, but
these guys are like 5th start now, though, right?
3.5 is like 10.5 in this game.
Yeah, I see
that. These Badgers, go Iowa.
We got a battle. The bet detective on the Hawkeyes. One of Max saying on Wisconsin.
12-10.
Taking Fickle over Ferenz. All right.
I think Iowa wins.
Yeah, Fickle over Ferenz might be a mistake there. But next up, This is dangerous here. San Jose State.
Oh God.
Head to Laradice.
Hey,
Take
we're
on
still,
Wyoming.
Future's still alive, everybody.
Future is very much alive. Very much alive. 1-0 in conference. Series goes back to 59. Eek.
1-0 in conference.
That's right. Write it. Make it 2-0. Make it 2-0. Sparty 20. Wyoming 17. I will not lock this up. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm taking Wyoming here. Wyoming at home at night. There was a hailstorm last week, for God's sake.
But that's why they should win against a dome team, right?
I know. They're so bad, but so is San Jose State. Yeah, I think this is a pretty small number for Wyoming being a home dog, obviously. I mean, I'm not locking it up because they're Wyoming, but I don't care. I still believe in the Laramie Dust Bowls and the fucking bullshit that goes on up there in the weather. Yeah, give me Wyoming.
Lock?
No, I just said no. Stop
to pressure you. All right?
I know you are.
You got your one.
It must be like 60
you won off
degrees.
of-
Hey,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like 60 degrees on Saturday.
That's pretty
San
solid.
Jose, come on, man. Let's go. Niumatalolo.
This is going to be a dogfight, though. I'll tell you that.
I know. No
Yeah.
bet. Pray for San Jose here to find a way to keep that soft schedule going, baby. Wyoming voodoo isn't the same under Salvell. They never would have got 3 punts blocked under Craig Bull. Never.
Yeah.
Dude, the worst is they had not only that, every time Caden Anderson and Wyoming are about to score, go back to the Akron game, even last week. They get in the goal line, they score, and then there's like a fucking holding penalty or illegal formation or illegal man downfield. And then the very next play is like an interception. And not only bad enough it's an interception, it'll be like one that's returned like 75 yards. It won't be a full touchdown, but it will get them in like scoring position. You're just like, God, what am I doing with this fucking team? Next up, ULM is at Coastal on that crazy ass teal turf. ULM laid 2.5 over under at 44.5. I'm on ULM to bounce back, but I will not bet this game. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Let me check my notes here.
Do you ever think you would see a line like this? Monroe favored at Coastal?
Yeah, that should be a sign that you should hire Ed Orgeron.
Yeah.
All right.
Like that's a
or Beck Poggi right
you
there.
gotta,
And look,
you got to fire him for just being a dog at UL Monroe.
If ULM wins this, they're going to be 4-2 with dude. They're going to make a bowl this year, I think.
Yeah.
They have the potential to make a bowl. It's a huge game for that bowl, though.
ULM.
Yeah. Those are your notes.
That was I found it.
ULM
I found my notes and all I had was the number on it. ULM -3. Now it's a 2.5. So yeah, give me ULM.
Mac?
I'll take Coastal, but I am not betting this team.
No.
They got to win one game at home, right? They're fucking horrible though.
Yeah. Damani, yeah. I mean, that's the best. The Rice Owls, who are heading to that Alamo Dome to take on these Roadrunners of UTSA. Meep. UTSA's laying 11.5. I will lay the 11.5 with UTSA, but no lock because UTSA has looked like shit, and they were my preseason pick to make the playoffs.
They've been terrible.
Yeah. I'm laying it here, though. I think this is a good spot for them to wake up. It's the classic Houston, San Antonio dream shake. Remember when Olajuwon embarrassed David Robinson?
I'll hop in on UTSA here. I'm gonna lay it and lock it. I think they're way more talented. I think Rice is hitting a little bit of a wall here. I think they've overperformed early in the year, well coached, but I think with some film on them now, I think UTSA in that dome, I think they open it up here.
That Detective?
No, give me Rice here. Off the loss, they just have a style that's hard to blow out. You know what I mean? To lay up 2 touchdowns like that. And UTSA, I mean, with the 1-point win over Colorado State that they had, a 6-point fucking loss to Temple the last 2 games. Yeah, give me Rice bounce back. I'm not locking it, but They're not easy to win by margin on.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Roadrunners minus 11.5.
Trailer better start winning some games if he wants another job.
Shout out to Matt WVU, who says, Colby, you may be a Rice fan. I love Rice now. Look, moving forward, just give it some time. This is year 1, too. I'm telling you. That thing's going to even get more creative when he gets more of his roster of who he wants in there. Next up, Michigan is at USC. I do have a lock here. USC laying 2.5. I know Jim Harbaugh invited Michigan out on Monday, having a sleepover on the bunk beds with like he did with that goddamn kicker, right? Have fun with this one. All right. Bryce Underwood. He does look like he's going to be fucking awesome, but he ain't there yet. And I don't know if it's the receiving core or what, but he threw for 105 yards against Nebraska the last time he hit the road.
Yeah.
I'm locking up USC minus 2.5. Bat Detective, what are you doing here?
Is this a night game, I imagine?
Yeah.
It is
7:30 NBC.
Yep.
Yeah. Michigan's the better team, catching points, but then that always makes me weary. USC, they're not ranked anymore, are they? After that loss?
No.
Yeah, so when you have an unranked home dog versus a ranked team, this year that's 2-1 straight up and 65% since 2017. So I'll take USC here, but I'm not locking it up. Michigan is the better team.
I don't know about that.
I don't trust Lincoln Riley though either.
I mean, the only thing I don't trust about USC is
as far as what my votes are and what my process is, I wake up early in the morning after covering a game late in the night before. Don't want to go too much into my progress or process or logic, but I will say
logic. Yeah.
She is a USC beat writer. Remember that.
Really? USC is off the bye. I'll give him that. But if Harbaugh's on the sidelines, help it Sharon Moore. Why he can go out there, right? Can they invite him down there?
Sure, right? This is college football. This is why it's great. There are no rules.
What if you look at Harbaugh just coaching the team up?
That'd be hilarious. Although they do have a road game at Miami, I think they are this week.
Actually, I don't know that he's allowed on the sidelines because the NCAA thing. But I think in any other scenario, I think a coach could be chilling on the sideline there.
Yeah. All right, give me USC.
Mac, what are you doing here?
This one's for you, Haley. You seem like a nice girl. You shouldn't have a fucking vote, but hey, fight on, baby. I'm all over USC. Off the bye, revenge. Remember that game last year when fucking USC just gave the game away at the Big House?
When there was a gigantic hold on the guard for Michigan?
Yeah,
I do remember that. Yeah.
And Michigan still can't really throw the ball. I know Underwood's a nicely touted recruit, but I don't trust this team. And Biff Poggi's not coaching him. Sharon is. So yeah, give me USC. Fight on, baby. Off the bye. Get it done.
Double lock on these Trojans. Fight on, Trojan men.
Fight on.
All right. Next up, we got Purdue heading to Minneapolis. This game makes you want to fall asleep, even though it's old school. Been playing it since 1894. Minnesota laying 7.5. Give me Boiler up plus 7.5. Man, Minnesota, I just don't think they're very good, but they'll probably still find a way to win because Fleck gets them somehow to win these games. But I'll take the 7.5 in the Boilermakers. No bet. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Yeah, no, give me the points here. Absolutely. I think they're going to test them. I know they've lost 3 in a row, but they're all against good, really good teams. They've scored 25 points a game. I think Barry Odom's got them playing pretty well. Yeah, this is too many for this. This Minnesota team's not good to be laying this against Purdue. I think that I see this as a 1-score game. Head-to-head standpoint, the underdogs are 7-4 straight up, 9-2 against the spread in the last. What is this for? Is this for a bronze bucket or a bronze shovel or some kind of agricultural equipment they make bronze?
Yeah, this
everything's
is
like
one,
a
right?
fucking
This
the
is
bronze.
what is this one? There is something for this one, I believe.
Of course, it's all they always all these Big Ten games are for some bronze fucking agricultural equipment.
Let's see what this one. It's not Paul Bunyan. What is this one? The Oaken Bucket or some shit, right?
Yeah, bucket and axe.
Yeah, it is the old Oak. No, that's Indiana. Which one is this? Right? Isn't this is something?
Purdue, Minnesota trophy.
Well, Purdue is engineer schools. Maybe they don't participate in the trophies, but I'm sure they do.
I thought this was something. Golden shovel, some shit like that.
Gotta be something.
Golden hoe or whatever. Fucking golden cow udders or some shit.
Yeah,
either way,
wheelbarrow.
Bronze, brown. Yeah, the wheelbarrow. I'll take the points.
Mac, what are you doing here?
And this is what happens when I try to be nice to everybody. Rob Donaldson trying to cancel me now in the chat. Damn it.
And check out Rob Donaldson and me and hit Rob doing a DFS show every week. Tomorrow we will be recording at 1 o'clock Eastern.
Check that out. A college DFS?
Yeah, buddy.
Love it.
Yeah.
Give me Purdue Fringe Lock. Check the picks page. I cannot lay more than 7 with this Minnesota offense.
Right.
Yeah.
And Purdue's not bad under Odom.
Yeah. Next up, we got them dogs, the Deep South's oldest rivalry, going back to 1892. Georgia taking on Hugh Strip Club Freeze on the Plains. Georgia laying 3.5. The over/under at 46.5. I'm locking up these Auburn Tigers. You lose this, I think you can pack your bags or coach from another hospital bed or something. I don't think Georgia's that good. Now, I also think Auburn. Auburn at home is actually. I feel like their problems were on the road. This is just a make or break game for them. But Georgia looks human. They don't look like Georgia of old. I'm getting more than a field goal. I believe Auburn's got the better line of scrimmage in this game. Matt Detective, what are you doing here?
I think they got the better defense, too. Yeah, lock me up, Auburn here. I like them. I guess we'll go out, right? 3.5. I love the hook if we can get the 3.5 hook for sure. But with this defense and their run, I mean, this is not the same Georgia team. I've been trying to tell you this since the Tennessee game when you guys laughed in my face. They got that sham win in overtime, but Tennessee with the easy cover. Give me Jackson. Give me Auburn. 3.5. Like you said, this is their season right here. This is what obviously, except for the Iron Bowl. It's a weird spot. Georgia coming off the Bama game. So, Deep South oldest rivalry. I was wondering, how is this?
Yeah, it says it on there. Deep South. It says it on the goddamn slide.
That's what I was reading.
Yeah, Virginia and North Carolina is the South's oldest rivalry. They made a difference between Deep South and South.
The Deep South, baby.
There
Deep fried South, too. Right here.
You go to Chapel Hill and you go to the Plains, there is a difference. Mac?
Triple lock. Auburn, I will give Freeze credit. In his first 2 years, he covered both games against Georgia, and he should have won the game outright potentially 2 years ago against that loaded Georgia team. I think Auburn's better. If Georgia's losing home games, that's when you know they're vulnerable. So, War Eagle, Hugh Strip Club Freeze in a big game. Let's go.
Triple lock on these Auburn Tigers. War Eagle.
It's a good rivalry.
It is. Next up, we got Kansas heading to Texas Tech. Texas Tech laying 15. Stop. Lock.
This is a Big 12.
Stop it. Kansas plus 15. I don't care how many tortillas you throw at fucking Jalen Daniels, crazy fucks in Lubbock. I understand you bought your team, right? And that team looks pretty damn good. But I also think when you get an incredible pass rush and you have Jalen Daniels and the option attack that Lance Leipold used at Wisconsin Whitewater, that can neutralize a crazy good pass rush. Give me the points. They stay in this game. It's too many. Bad Detective.
This Texas Tech team is the 1982 SMU Mustangs. You better get on fucking board. They're averaging 35 a game. They're letting up 10. They are money across. I mean, they are unabashedly fucking purchase team. I love this Texas Tech squad. I'm going to lay it. I think they can't wait to flex their muscles on this. They're just and listen, and that's a good coach too, and he's finally got talent to work with him. And I think just talent wins outright. Like I have no problem laying.
I think Kansas is the scariest draw for them, and mainly just because of the way this offense is. I think you don't. I think Texas Tech will win this game, but I just think it's a very scary draw just because Leipold's option will neutralize the ends. If the way I see it, it will be he could do that, and then the scheme up the passing attack. You have to stay disciplined, and Texas Tech's talented. I don't know if they're disciplined, and I feel like he always schemes guys wide the fuck open, no matter who they play. That's the logic on me taking Kansas. I think Texas Tech probably still wins the game, but it's just too many points for me.
They've covered every week.
Yeah.
And I like the backdoor here with Jalen Daniels. I think he could get us across the finish line. Texas Tech wins by 10. This is by far the best quarterback they've faced. Texas Tech's defense. I mean, Dampier maybe if he was actually healthy that game, but he wasn't. And then Wegman was horrible last week. So yeah, give me a rock chalk. I'll lock it with you. Too many points.
What they played, I think the last time McGuire played, they won by 3. Texas Tech did against Kansas.
Yeah,
so, field goal. I know it was a different team. Texas Tech went out and bought their team, like CJ's point. But
this is your national champions. I'm giving it out.
They could still win
30
this
to 1,
game.
right?
Yeah.
You could still get them at 30 to 1. They are your national champions.
They are the best team in them or Texas A&M. Who's the best team in Texas? Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Yeah.
A&M's a fraud. Texas. I love this Texas Tech fucking mercenaries.
We got a battle. Are you betting it, Bet Detective?
Yeah, I'm betting Texas Tech. Let's go. Lay the lumber.
Mac, are you on this battle?
Yeah, I'm on Kansas.
Yeah.
Best quarterback they did.
We got a battle. Dundee and Mac saying rock chalk. The Bet Detective.
Texas Tech's
guns.
They're going to score every time they have the ball.
We'll see.
Kansas defense is terrible.
They're not good. I'll tell you that. But they're definitely not good. But
38-24.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can see that.
Logi in the chat saying Tarleton State's the best team in Texas. Good point.
I like
They're
that.
balling out. Next up, we got
it ain't
Clemson.
Texas State after last week. I'll tell you that much.
Clemson laid 13.5 at Chestnut Bill O'Brien's Boston. What the hell happened to Boston College? Oh my God.
They're horrible.
Series goes back 85 years.
Stanford broke them.
I'll lay it with Clemson. Bet Detective.
I mean, you're right. BC's falling apart. Clemson's Dabo in the foxhole. This is what they do. They start piling wins up, and they start doing it with style points because they need to, because they were humiliated in all of September. Yeah, I'll lay it with Clemson.
Mac?
Clemson lock. No reason to overthink this. This style points matter this time of year for Dabo.
Yep.
He'll run it up.
One of the Mac locking up the Clemson Tigers.
They'll win by 30.
Next up, we got South Carolina. The Gamecocks heading to Baton Rouge. LSU laying 9.5. Did I read this correctly? That Garrett Nussmeier did not take any snaps during the bye week. It was all Van Buren, the Mississippi State transfer. That's kind of major news.
Yeah.
So what? Nussmeier, but he's not questionable? What the fuck's going on over here?
This thing's weird at LSU this year.
I'm laying it, but that's weird. Why? I mean, I guess you're just giving them the whole week off, and then.
Yeah.
I don't think South Carolina is very good, though. So I will take LSU minus 9.5 with that extra week of prep.
Is it revenge from that bullshit game last year, though?
I just don't think South Carolina can go to Tiger Stadium and win that fucking game. Or stay. I mean, maybe they can cover it, though. Because LSU's offenses look like shit lately. But, yeah, I'm staying away. If anything, I would take LSU. But, Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm locking up LSU here. This is a great spot for them. Like you said, off the bye at night in that fucking environment. They have a 20-game home winning streak.
Wait, did they lose the last time we saw them? Was that the Ole Miss?
Yeah, they lost to Ole Miss.
I'll join you, bet to take. He's not gonna lose 2 in a row.
They're not losing 2 in a row. They have a 20-game home winning streak versus unranked teams. Beamer, 2-8 on the road in the SEC under him. They have they're just not. Yeah, like you said, they're not good. They have the 5th worst rush tech in the country. They're averaging 2.9 a carry. They can't do anything with that.
They're 127th out of 136. Bottom 10 offense.
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Bottom 10. The 5th worst in average per carry.
Yeah.
And like we said, off the loss, LSU is 14-5 ATS in the last 19 SEC games off of a road loss. So lock me up, LSU.
I'll jump in on that. Good points, buddy. Double lock on Go Tigers. Mac, do we have a battle?
No, you guys. I was on the fence, but I think you guys swayed me. I kind of want to bet LSU in this spot. Off the bye, off the loss. I mean, they were right there to win that Ole Miss game, but I don't like that he didn't take any snaps. But South Carolina sucks, just like we thought they would preseason.
What did Les Miles tell that woman that was bringing the women around for the recruits? He had like a woman employed. He said,
"It's a small world when you've got unbelievable tits."
No, but he told her. Honestly, if you looked into that, it's one of my favorite things. He tells the woman that works for him that he hired, and he goes, "Look, you brought these Monday morning women to these players." He's like, "I want the chicks with the big tits and the hot asses." The blondes. He says the blondes with the big tits and the hot asses.
Oh right? Yeah.
He's like, you brought these Monday morning women in here for these players, right? We need the big titty blondes. Oh, Les Miles.
Love it.
We got a triple lock.
Yeah.
Triple lock. Go Tigers. All right, next up, we got BYU heading to Arizona Stadium. BYU laying 1.5. I do have a play here. I am betting the Arizona Wildcats to beat them outright. Bet detective.
I know this is a
out in the desert.
Yeah, it's out in the desert, but I'd be shocked if this wasn't like 50-50 BYU fans out there. They love going to these games. It's right around the corner. So I think there'll be a ton of BYU fans there. Their defense is good. I don't know I know it's a tough road spot there. Yeah, give me BYU here. I think they're just a better team. I don't trust Arizona.
Is that a lock, bet detective? Are we battling here?
You're always trying to pick fights.
Well, you
gotta
clarify.
You want to take this outside? You want to take this fucking BYU game outside?
Yeah, this Bachmeier kid. He hasn't seen a 3-3-5 defense yet. All right, this Danny Gonzalez, Rocky Long shit's gonna have him guessing and huffing and puffing all game.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to get in front of BYU. All right. Well, I'll lock it up. Let's go.
Woo!
Mac, you went in on this?
I'm on Arizona. BYU's got the Holy War on deck. They're undefeated. I don't think they're undefeated good. I think BYU is a solid team, but they have been fortunate on the road, especially at Colorado. They could have lost that game. And then the ECU debacle with that play calling. So, give me Arizona out in the desert. We already saw it with K-State going out there. Yeah, Wildcats.
We got a battle in Tucson. Dundee and Mac on these Wildcats. Bet detective. Going with the Mormons.
It's going to be lit, though. It's a night game, right?
Here's your game.
Let's keep this lock train going because Texas State got their season ruined potentially last week. Bounce back spot. Troy coming off the Battle of the Belt rivalry. Overtime win. I'm locking up Texas State -7.5 against these Troy Trojans in San Marcos.
7.5. Where are you seeing that at?
Am I wrong on this?
I saw 9.5 myself.
ESPN bet right now 7.5.
ESPN. bet. You fucking TMZ. Of course, that's where you got your goddamn line. Jesus Christ.
What are you doing here? Even if it's 9.5, I'll take it.
I hate Texas State as a favorite, though, man. I hate this.
Yeah. They've given up 30 points in their last 3 FBS opponents. This is too many points. Troy will keep this competitive. Give me the 9.5 with Troy. 21-6 against spread. Road under since 21. 16-4 in Sun Belt play off of a straight up win.
Whew.
Yeah, I'm not laying a wood with Texas State. Give me.
It's personal.
It's too emotional for him.
Yeah, it is. It was personal after last week. But like I said, yeah, with their defense, I mean, they've given up a lot of points. So, and Troy's good enough to keep this within a touchdown.
Texas State beat them 38-17 last year at Troy.
Mm-hmm. There you go, revenge spot.
Lay it, no bet.
So I'm the only one betting this?
Yeah, I'm out on this game. I bet like the last 17 games, I feel like.
Yeah, right. New Mexico's on the Smurf turf in Boise. Boise's laying 16.5. I'll take the points. No bet. Bet detective?
I'll bet Boise, no bet. Or take Boise, no bet. Just lay it on there.
It's like I almost Lou Holtz this. It's like what?
I'll bet New Mexico here. Eck is great as a big dog.
He coached that Idaho at the Vandals homecoming.
Yeah, and Boise's off the body blow game against Notre Dame.
Half that roster came from Idaho.
Yeah, this is personal, man.
Actually, I'll fucking join
you. Give me these Lobos, man. This is too many.
16.5. Come Hal with the Lobos.
A little late night action on these Lobos.
Let's go. Next up, we are heading to Salt Lake City, where who knows who the fuck's playing the way Kyle Whittingham releases his goddamn injury report. I want to bet Utah so bad, but I'm terrified of that shit. I'll take Utah minus 5.5 against Arizona State. Can't wait to watch this game, but I'm a little hesitant with the way Whittingham's burned me over the years. Bet detective?
Yeah, no, I'm not that afraid of going to Utah anymore. This Utah team is not who we thought they were going to be. Yeah, I'll take the touchdown with Arizona State. Is that night?
Where the hell are you getting these numbers?
Where are you getting your goddamn chalky or slide? I mean, you're just because it says on your slide doesn't mean that's what a sports book's taking. Every number I'm seeing says 6.5.
Can you read it? Read it.
What's that? The Stephen A. Smith fucking lock of the week thing?
I'm not locking this.
ESPN bet.
I am locking it. I am all over the Utes. This is revenge. Remember, Arizona State ruined their season.
Oh, they stormed on them last year.
They stormed on them last year. Out there Friday night in Tempe. I think Dan Pierce.
All right, man, let's go.
These guys aren't winning in Salt Lake in primetime. They're going to get fucked up. Utah's going to fuck them up.
Let's go. All right, just a few more left. San Diego State, the Aztecs are heading to Reno. I'm curious what Jeff Choate is going to do at the quarterback spot. There's rumors they're going to start the freshman, but I don't know that I've seen an official report. He played pretty well last week. Guys, I think Nevada's live to win this on the money line.
They are so due, aren't they?
I think.
They are due.
What's the temperature in fucking Reno on October 11th? I feel like this could be a little sneaky at night.
49. Oh, yeah. It's in the 40s. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is a money line play. Give me the Nevada Wolfpack. Parlay this with the Pussy Pack. We got a little pack parlay. And the Lobos. Goddamn, I'm a wolf man.
Hey, by the way, it's going to be cold in Salt Lake City. And Kyle and Dillingham's already spraying water on the football.
I saw that. That was hilarious.
They're in their head. They're going to fuck those Tempe boys up. Yeah. Lock up Nevada. These warm boys don't want any. They don't want this cold stuff.
CJ's definitely locking up San Diego State. I see his smirk on his fucking face over there.
No, I'm not laying 7.5 with San Diego State ever, anywhere. But I'll take Nevada. I'm not locking them up though. San Diego State was crazy impressive offensively, but
yeah,
for
I took the over in that game, buddy. All right, Final game on the slate: Utah State, Bronco Mendenhall.
It was last year. You got fucked up out there.
Utah State laying 2.5. The over/under 57.5. How many times will the pig farmer call quarterback power? Give me Utah State minus 2.5. And standalone game. So I will end up betting this. Bet detective?
No, lock me up, Mendenhall. Are you kidding me? This line moved. Hawaii opened up as the favorite. I think they were 1.5 point favorite when this line opened, switched over, and it should have switched over. Anytime Hawaii is just like a single digit favorite or whatever in conference, I think they're 3-18 against the spread in the last 21 conference games when single digit favorites. But either way, Utah State is just, I mean, are they watching the games? I know it's out in Hawaii, but come on. Mendenhall has this team fucking playing. If they just play an average game, Hawaii can't keep up with them.
It's kind
Utah
of
State's 8-0 straight up, 7-1 against the spread versus Hawaii since 2011 as well. But that has nothing to do with this. Mendenhall smashes.
Mendenhall's got to be the best coach at the Group of 5 level, right?
Yeah,
because I feel like a million Power 5 schools would kill to have Mendenhall as their coach.
And Alejado lit up Mendenhall's defense last year. Remember that shit in his first start at the last game at New Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. This is back in the box potential. Utah State's going to fuck them up. Let's go.
Love it.
Mendenhall's got this one circled off the bye week. Let's go, baby. Aggies.
Triple lock on these Aggies on the island. The Ching Complex Center. Bring your membership. All right, that is our slate. Mac in the Box specials. Fire away.
Mac in the Box special. 4-3 last week. Still a winning week. We are still in the top 100 in the contest, by the way.
What are we now? 24-18?
I believe, yeah. What were we? Were we
20-15, so 24-18.
Okay. 24-18.
We're in the hunt.
We are in the hunt. Absolutely. Let's rack up a nice 6-1, 7-0. Let's start off with that Utah State since it's fresh in the memory. What do you say?
I like it. And that gives us Hawaii at the end of the night.
That's what I mean. Level 8, nice sweat.
I will go with the Utes. I love the Utes in that spot. Revenge angle. Bad weather. They're gonna put it on them Tempe boys.
Double Utahs. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look. Who else here? How about that LSU night game? I kind of like that LSU night game.
Loading up in the night game. I like it.
Off the loss there. I think fuck South Carolina. I can't just see that being a nice Bayou night game. I mean, absolute fucking LSU route there.
Death Valley at night. Love it. I'm all over the Trojans, man. I love the Trojans in this spot over Michigan. Should have beat them last year. Now they get them out in L.A. off a bye. Lincoln Riley's got to have this game like blood. And they got Notre Dame on deck. So if they don't get this one, they might be losers of 3 in a row.
All right. Let's get off some TMZs. Let's go Toledo. They'll aim those rockets and do what they do. And fire off whatever the hell that is, 11 o'clock, right?
Oh, yeah. I like it.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one more. We got to have a big dog here.
Yes.
Woo! Pig suing. Give me Arkansas them points, man. I think they're live to win the game outright. You're giving me what, 12.5, 13? Bobby Petrino's back on the sidelines in Fayetteville. I know you like that one, Dundee.
I love it. Now, did we go over this graphic? I don't remember. Is this a Saturday game or not? I have that Marshall Old Dominion game.
You took a piss then.
Yeah, that was the game you took a piss. Would you lock it up, ODU?
Oh, of course I'm locking up ODU. and I've proposed to throw it on the card there.
Hey, it's fine with me. I love ODU.
I fucking love ODU. They're good. I mean, they're just tearing things up in that Sun Belt. That offense is amazing. And you know how I feel about Marshall. They lost more players this summer in the transfer portal than they did in that plane crash. And Old Dominion, I mean, they fucked up Vatek. They didn't just they fucked them up. I love Love Old Dominion. That's my favorite play of the weekend. I can't believe I had to take a piss then, which is fine. It makes me talk about that. And it's a non-TMZ game.
Let's go.
How many?
So to sum it up, we have Utah State, Utah, LSU, USC, Toledo, Arkansas, and Old Dominion. That's a solid card.
That is a solid card. I'll give away 7 ones for the good folks out there. That first off, number 1 play, we should take. Let's go to the videotape, to quote the great. What the fuck was I typing there? What is that? Okay. No, that's not Nevada that I typed twice. I don't know. But I will say, yeah, Nevada will definitely be top 7. Give me Nevada. Number 1 will be Charlotte. Charlotte is covering against Army. Charlotte is covering against Army. Number 2, I will take the likes of Temple. Both against Temple. Take it on Navy. 3, I will take the Kansas Jayhawks. 4, let's go with the likes of ooh, this is tricky. Let's go with USC at 4. 5, let's take LSU. 6, let's go with Nevada. Let's go.
One more thing on Marshall, of course. Old Dominion lost to them last year, even though they had over 500 yards of offense on that game. So we got a revenge angle as well.
Yeah, and 7.
I'm locking ODU. It'll be on my card.
Wow.
Lock ODU up. Put on everybody's card.
I just keep betting Ricky Ronnie, baby. They're gonna make the playoff.
Well, just the Royal Rivalry is on deck. All right, the Royale with cheese. CJ, yes, JMU is on deck.
Yeah, it's true. That is true. I don't care though.
I took Marshall with the points just because I thought it might be a look ahead spot. Didn't bet it though. Not strong conviction, and I love that Colton Joseph kid there for ODU. Folks, that is our show. CJ Sullivan is on Twitter at CJ Sullivan _. He is known as the Bet Detective. Make sure you check out his podcast, The Bottom Line Bombs, where they talk all sports. All right, so you should be subscribing over there right away. CJ's in Chicago. What days, buddy?
October 18th weekend. I'm in San Diego this weekend, but October 18th weekend in Chicago.
What are you doing? American Comedy Club? What are you doing?
No, we're at some like music venue place or whatever the fuck. Well, we're sleeping on a boat. We rented a yacht.
Holy shit!
Signed the waivers.
Who the hell are you, buddy? What the hell?
It's not allowed. It's not allowed to leave the port. It's not as glamorous as it looks. But we're gonna maybe we're gonna dinghy. Go over.
This come around? What the hell's going on?
And I'm gonna try to paddle over to Tijuana in the middle of the night and get me some full bar Xanaxes.
Looking live.
Looking live in Tijuana.
This is all I imagine. Let me just see if I can quickly. This is what I imagine when Bet Detective drops news like this on me. I think about this right here. We have some footage of from the future of the Bet Detective hanging out. Now, yes. You know, there was scattered ass all the inside. Girls, get inside. We're taking a team photo. AC Green. Don't worry. You can jerk off in the corner later. Yeah, Bet Detective live on the Pacific. Are you going to be in the bay? You going to be in that little Mission Bay thing? I did stand up on a boat there once.
No, that sounds amazing though.
Where are you going to be out on the Pacific? You're going out in the ocean, huh?
We'll be out. I'll be out in the ocean for sure.
Wow.
I'm not coming back in. Whatever. We'll see.
This guy charter fishing over here. I don't know I don't even know what that means. I just like to say it. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Check out the college basketball episodes we're dropping left and right. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The College Football Experience on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. YouTube.com/The College Experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. Till next time, folks. This is the College Football Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here. Woo!